Hello everyone and welcome back. It's time for some more Pokemon FireRed. Last time I was going into the Safari Zone. I was trying to catch Pokemans. I got the Safari Zone story bit done where we actually learned the HM. Well, I didn't learn HM, but they gave me the HM for Surf. HM3 I think it is, or 4. One of them's 3, one of them's 4, because we have Fly and Surf now. And we have Strength also we picked up last time as well. So we got all the HMs we're going to need pretty much to get through most of the rest of this video game, which is nice. Surf especially will be very much the rest of the game. But before we worry about all of that action, we got more Pokemon to catch in the Safari Zone. When I left off last time, we got super lucky, and I caught a Tauros, which was absolutely amazing. One of the rarest Pokemon to catch in here. But we got 3 more super rares to catch, so we're going to work on that. We also have some water Pokemon we need to catch. I didn't even try to fish in here. Obviously, I have Surf now. We can Surf to get a Pokemon in here, although I totally forgot to teach a Pokemon Surf. I need to bring a water Pokemon. In fact, I already know which Pokemon we're going to make our Surfer. So I think for this run in particular, we're going to look for Scyther. That's going to be my goal right now. We're just going to jump in here, try to get a Scyther. So Scythers are most prominent in the first area when you first walk into this place. When I say most prominent, I mean 4% versus 1%. Scythers show up in the first area at 4%, I think the second area at 1%, and that's the only 2 areas you'll see a Scyther. So basically we're just going to do this little tippy-tap button thing here in the first area and look for a Scyther for a while. And my goal is to catch 1. If I could get 2, that'd be even better, because I want to get one for Maro, because she wants one as well. I don't have any other Pokemon we need to catch other than water types, so every other Pokemon we run into we're going to run away if it's not one of the rare ones. But we're looking for Scyther. I think there's a small chance we could run into another Tauros in this area. I forget what the other Pokemon, unless there's a Kangaskhan in this area. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember what the other Pokemon in this particular area is. There's always 2 rares per area. And this one I think is Scyther, and unless it's Kangaskhan. Scyther, Kangaskhan, Chansey, and Tauros, right? I don't think there's Tauros in the first area, so it's either Chansey or Kangaskhan who can also show up here. Might be Chansey. We'll see. We'll run into one of them eventually. But yeah, this opening area is basically Area 1. You can actually come into Area 1 from multiple directions. The map here, I looked at the map to this place, and it's like, you go around, but each area is kind of like, it folds back upon itself. You go back through Area 1 after you pass through Area 2, that kind of thing. It like goes around in a circle. I'll have to open up the guide again for this place to remember exactly which area has which thing for which percent. But we did catch a Tauros in the area where there were 4%, I'm pretty sure. So we got lucky there and we caught the one we wanted. The area where we ran into Chansey a bunch of times was the correct area for 4% Chansey, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. This is going to be our life for a few hours. Nah. I at least want to catch Scyther. Scyther is like the only real goal I have today in terms of the Safari Zone. The other and the water Pokemon. Scyther and the water Pokemon. I'm catching all the water Pokemon here too. They will be not as bad. I just gotta go get a Surfer. I could go fishing and get the Pokemon from the fish. From the fishing rod situation. But yeah, we'll do that too. Don't worry. It'll all get done in due time. And yes, we will catch everything on screen. I will not do any of this off screen. At least not for Pokemon I haven't already gotten. Like, if I get one Scyther, I don't mind getting the other Scyther for Maro on my own time. So, yeah. Here's hoping. I really want a Scyther. So here we go. The biggest reason I want a Scyther now and not later, like I could do this later too, is because I actually might want to use the Scyther. I was thinking about I might actually use them. The Chansey and the Kangaskhan are not likely to get used, especially the Chansey. I'm definitely not using Chansey. Kangaskhan I'm kind of up in the air on, but I don't think I'm going to use it. I'm not a huge fan. I like Kangaskhan visually. Kangaskhan is a cool Pokemon. Basically a big kangaroo monster thing. Literally. But, yeah. Like it's an armored Kangaskhan. Or, sorry, an armored kangaroo. That's kind of the best way I can describe it. I hope I'm in the right place. So we'll be looking for this Scyther. I should check a different grass just to see if I have some better luck. Wow, we ran into the Chansey. Okay, I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at it, but I'll be mad if it runs. Ooh, he mad. Ooh, he mad. Come on, ball. Ball, 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 ball. What? Yes! Oh, my lord. Kumbaya. We caught a Chansey. Oh. Oh, Morrow's going to be so mad. She's not here to be upset at the moment, but if she shows up in the chat, don't be surprised. It lays several eggs a day. The eggs are apparently rich in nutrients and extremely delicious. We got a Chansey, y'all. One of the hardest ones to catch up in this bitch. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Morrow's going to be pissed. The two Pokemon she has not caught in the Safari Zone, by the way, are Chansey and Tauros. Hence her anger. She's caught Kangaskhan. She's caught 2 Pincers, so she could give me one. Because in red and blue, they do have all opposites. You got Scyther in red and Pincers in blue/leaf green. But yeah. Holy crap, we got Chansey, y'all. That's absolutely incredible. That was incredible luck. I'll take that all day. We ran into it, but let's be fair. I ran into like 6 or 7 Chanseys last time, and I didn't get close on any of them. I literally got like 4 or 5 of them to stick around, too, and none of them wanted to stay in the ball. That's incredible. All right, what are we calling the Chansey? Oh, my God. We're going to call it first try? Just kidding, it wasn't first try. You know what? Man. What am I going to call this Chansey? I'm going to call Chansey... we're gonna call Chansey. We're gonna call Chansey Chungus. Chungus Chansey. That doesn't feel right. I'm not doing that. Chungus was. You know what Pokemon I like to call Chungus? That fucking fat squirrel in like the later gens. I forget what it was called, but that fucker was. That's Chungus. Or like Togamaru. That's Chungus. You know, one of those Pokemon. What am I going to call Chansey, damn it? I'm going to call Chansey... You know what? Okay. I have a... Because it's basically a big egg, right? We're going to call it Humpty. Like Humpty Dumpty. Humpty! You're really funny looking. That's alright, because I get things cooking. Alright, that's awesome. I can't believe we ran into a Chansey in the first area. That's amazing. The first area is supposed to be Scyther, man. We haven't even run into a Scyther yet. Alright, well, I'm super hyped. If I see another Chansey or another Tauros, by the way, I'm going to try to catch it regardless. So Maro can have her own if I do happen to catch it. I can't believe that took me 1 ball. 1 rock, 1 ball, first try for today. That was amazing. This means this today's session has already been worth it. Because we caught a ding-dang Chansey. That's amazing. I can't even believe right now. Alright, come on, Scyther. You know you wanna. Nope. I don't even remember if I ran into any Scythers in this area before, if I ran into them in the 1% area. I think I ran into Scyther twice last time. Somehow Chansey has been my most common of the rares. I don't know how that's happened. I haven't even seen a Kangaskhan yet. Granted, this is not the area for it, so we're not going to run into it right now. Until I see the other rare in this area, I'm just going to keep trying. I'm pretty sure it's Scyther and Chansey in this first area. Obviously, we know Chansey's here. But until I see what the other one is, I'm going to keep trying. Keep on trying, baby. We don't want no Venonat. We just want a Scyther. We don't want no Venonat. Give me all the Scyther. I don't want no Nidoran. I need all the Scyther. No, I don't want to throw a bait. Damn it. That's fine. Run away. I don't even want you. I don't even want you, bro. Come on, Scyther. I want that cool praying mantis boy. Cool praying mantis boy. Cool praying mantis boy. Nope. That's the other dumb bug. I don't want him. I just want a Scyther boy. I just want a Scyther boy. I just want a Scyther boy. I just have to remember to press directions different than what I'm facing when I come out of the battle. That's why I keep accidentally moving. I keep pressing the direction I'm already facing. Oh, there he is. There's my boy. Or my girl in this case. Come on, Scyther. Stick around. Stay a while. Be mine. Damn it. I knew it would be too lucky if I got them both to stay right away. That would have been too lucky. All right. So we know Scyther's here. Let's keep rolling for it. We know Scyther's around. We know Scyther be lurking. Let's keep it going. Keep it rolling. Keep it popping. We know Scyther's abound. Now remember, I don't have to catch a Scyther like this, by the way. I'm doing it out of principle at this point. Because there are Scythers available at the Rocket Game Corner back in Celadon City. So this isn't necessary, but I feel like for the sake of, you know, like feeling like I did it myself. Oh, look, another one. The sake of that I did it myself. And like, you know, I went through the struggles like you're supposed to. We're going to catch at least one legitimately. If I have trouble catching a second one, which I'm already having enough trouble catching one. If I have trouble catching a second one, I might just bite the bullet and use the you know, Rocket Game Corner to get a second one. The second one being for Morrow, right? So she can have it. So she does want her own Scyther, I believe. She says she doesn't care about Chansey and Tauros. She just wants one for her Pokedex. So most likely she's gonna not even bother with this place anymore, and I'll just trade her both, and she'll be good. And then I'll get my Chansey and Tauros right back in case I want to use them. But in the meantime, I got to catch me at least one Scyther just to say that I did, right? We've caught half of the rare Pokemon in here. There's no reason to give up now. Scyther and Kangaskhan on the list. Of course, the one I want the most is the one that's going to be the most garbage to catch for some reason. I'm not going to change my mind and go after Kangaskhan right now either. But yeah, pretty much my goal is to do the Safari Zone until I catch a Scyther. Like, I literally don't want to leave without one. I only want to catch one for sure right now. Like I said, the second Scyther up in this bitch, I can catch on my own time. I really don't care. Or I can just go get it from the game corner. Did I just get to the city, DJ? No. I got to Fuchsia City last session. So I've already done the gym. I've already walked around town. I already got the HMs. I've already walked around Safari Zone for about an hour last time. This is my second time really walking around here. Well, I walked around about 3 or 4 times last time trying to get to the end. But you know what I mean. My second session of sitting here trying to grind this place out. But I definitely spent less than an hour walking around actually trying to catch Pokemon last time. So the fact that I already have Chansey and Tauros is like, hell yeah. Big thumbs up. Come on, Scythy boy. Show back up. And the fact that we've run into 2 Scythers now makes me realize we are in the right area for this to be 4%. The fact that I got one Chansey on a 1% is crazy, but I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Come on. I had so much luck running into Chansey last time, too, and it wasn't even on purpose. And I think I ran into, like I said, I think I ran into 2 Scythers last time as well. So far I can say I've run into about 4 Scythers. I think that sounds accurate. Accurate. We also got to catch Scyther because one of our homies did want to be called Scyther. I do have Scyther on my list of homies to name after a homie, so that's gonna happen once we get this Scyther. But not if we keep running into Rhyhorn, staple remover boys. Come on, Scythy boy. The fact that I ran into the 2 already, man. Just no luck, bro. No luck, bro. No luck. Come on, and tell me, where's my Scyther? Come on. You must be a Scyther. Come on. Tell me, where's my Scyther? Come on. You must be a Scyther. Oh, that's a Rhyhorn. Da, 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 da. Boom, boom, ba, ba. That's a stupid parasect. Shoot, dooba doop da da. I just want a scyther. Gimme that scyther, baby. Gimme that scyther, baby. At least this is fast paced, but it's just annoying that I gotta do this because it's such a low percent. I wonder how long it would have taken for me to finally get, like, the Nidoran female to show up in that one area earlier in the game where it was a 1% chance. Obviously, we've seen Nidoran female in here a bunch already. Not in this particular area, but it showed up in one of the other areas. This has mostly been Nidoran male and Nidorinos, but there was Nidoran females in here, just not in this. I don't think they're in Area 1. So we got our Nidorina, or Nidoran female. We'll get our Nidorina eventually. And that Nido Queen to follow, baby. Execute. I don't want another Execute. Execute's actually one of those Pokemon I've considered might end up being a good party member for long term. Because I need I want a grass type just to have one that's like trained up. That's not. I mean, I could just do my Vileplume or my Victory Bell. Vileplume most likely, but I don't know. I never really use Execute. Execute's one of the ones I like. Never really have given a good chance, and I do like Execute a lot. And Exeggutor, which is what Execute turns into, not a bad Pokemon. And I believe it's Grass Psychic, if I'm not mistaken. Which is a nice combo. Might just have to teach it some cool moves, though. And we already know the wonderful world of Psychic type stuff kicks ass. Just look no further than my Schlong, you know? Man, we are not having any luck with this Scyther right now. Holy shit. I will take a break if I have too much struggles with this and go get water Pokemon and do that right now. I can go fishing. Even if I can't do the surf one right now, I can at least do the fishing one. I think there's 2 or 3 Pokemon to catch that I haven't caught yet in fishing. I think it's 3. So it'll be nice to catch all 3 of those here. When it's... I shouldn't say it's easier to catch stuff here, but at the very least, it's nice to catch stuff here because... oh my god, I ran into another Chansey. Are you kidding me? Well, we'll give it a shot. If we catch it, we catch it. I'll give it tomorrow. Give it a shot. Ooh, he's stuck. Man, how come I have so much luck with the Chansey sticking around? That's crazy work. Well, nah. That was too much. That was too much to ask for to catch 2 Chanseys in a row without having to worry about it. That would have been amazing, though. I would have fucking busted a tit. I would have been like, what? That's crazy work. The fact that I've had almost every single Chansey I've run into here stay after I threw a rock at it is absolutely wild. Come on, man. I just want a Scyther. Is it too much to ask for a cool Praying Mantis Pokemon? Is it too much to ask? I've only seen 2, and they weren't too far apart, and I haven't seen one since, man. Maybe try a different blade of, like, area of grass just to change up the RNG a little bit. I don't know. Not another... I mean, like an actual different patch of grass. I might. Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's go check a different patch of grass. So this is where we're going to fish, by the way. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, let's just walk around this patch of grass, or spin around in this patch of grass for a minute, and then I'll fish. Hey! Look at that. We just had to mix up the RNG a little bit. Come on! Rock. 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 Rock with me. Yes! Okay, we're going to at least get a chance at it. We're going to get a chance at it. Here we go. No! He popped right out. Damn! You motherfucker. Ah, goddamn. Okay. Well, I don't remember if I got a chance at the Scyther last time. I feel like they all ran away right away. Danny! Come here. She was just next to me a minute ago, looking around, and then she starts meowing. Man. See, all I had to do was change up the RNG a little bit. Walk around a different spot. Get a Scyther. And then he runs away like a little bitch. I just want a Scyther. Hi, Danny. Oh, look, another one. Hey, lucky me. Come on. Come on. At least give me a chance. Just give me a chance, Scyther. Just give me a chance. Ah. Scyther. Scyther doesn't want to give me a chance, guys. Danny. Why are you being a crackhead right now, dude? Can't believe we're running into 2 Scythers over here already. Ruining all my Scyther RNG. Not that that's a bad thing, I guess. I don't know. Scyther RNG's us. Scyther RNG's us. Scyther RNG's us. Nope. Trying to think how much longer I want to go before I'm going to fish. I don't know. I said I'd probably do this for a couple hours in terms of walking around the Safari Zone in general. And I really just don't want to leave here without a Scyther. If it takes up the whole goddamn stream, I guess, but I'd rather it not. I could just be one of those crazy people who just throws balls at the Pokemon they want to catch right away and hope for the best. Because, I mean, the bait just makes the rock only makes them have a better chance to run away. But, like, if I could run into Scyther more often, it wouldn't be such a big deal. I need to just stick to the plan, man. Just keep throwing rocks at him. Like, it's the better option. It really is. I've told that to Morrow, too, and as soon as she did that, she caught a Kangaskhan immediately. So it was like, just do it. I know it's a small percent chance to run into these Pokemon, but you're better off throwing the rock and hoping for the best because you'll have a better chance to actually catch it versus just keep throwing a ball at it every time with the small percent chance. I don't know. I feel like the percentages are in your favor if you throw the rock first. I really do. Just hope for the best. Maybe the next Scyther, I'll play with it and I'll throw a ball at it and see what happens. Maybe I'll get lucky. Just to see. Maybe I'll alternate on what I try. I'll try a ball, then I'll try a rock. Because, you know, I want the Scyther. I do. But I've only had a chance at, what, 2 of the Scythers so far? The other ones all ran away right away. Or did I? No, that was only 1, I think. I think the other 3 ran away right away. I've only had 1 ball throw so far at the Scythers. Anyway, we ruined our RNG by having 2 of them so fast. Now we're not going to run into one for like another 20 minutes, so be prepared for that, I guess. Come on, Scyther. I believe in you. Come on, Scyther. You gotta show up for Daddy. Come on, Scyther. Come on, Scyther. You can do it. I believe in you. But maybe I shouldn't. Because all I keep running to is Rhyhorns and mother effing Venonats. I'm just glad we're playing this version of the Gen 1 and not original Gen 1, because Safari Zone doing all this is so much slower on the original Game Boy. So, I mean, I figure, I guess if I was playing this on a Switch, like I was playing the original Gen 1 on a Switch, it would be faster just because it would load faster and everything would be faster, but still, it really just depends on the emulation of the game they're porting. Because, like, they made this run pretty optimally on the Switch. Because this is not necessarily off of an emulator. They literally ported the game, so... Obviously, there's some degree of emulation going on here. But it's not like it's straight up on, like, the Game Boy Advance emulator or something. Hey, look! Another Scyther. I said I was going to throw a ball at this one. Going for it. Holy shit, it worked. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. Alright, well, I caught my Scyther, y'all. Let's go. Okay, I told you I was going to start alternating. And that's what I'm going to do. Man, I can't believe I've caught a Chansey and a Scyther in 30 minutes. That's somebody out there going to be mad. It tears and shreds prey with its wickedly sharp scythes. It very rarely spreads its wings to fly, but when it does, it'll kick your ass. Alright, so Scyther, well, it's going to be weird, because the person we want to name this after, his name was Five Guy. Now I don't know if I'm going to keep this as Five Guy, or if I find a male one and I happen to catch it, I'll name that one Five Guy and then switch the name of this one, and then Morrow can have the female, because I do want to give the female to Morrow. But I'm going to call it Five Guy because that's the name we agreed on. If I catch another one and it's a male, that one will be the Five Guy. This one might end up being yours, Morrow. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you for the GGs, Doctor. Appreciate it. Also, Morrow, you're going to be salty a little bit. I'm not going to lie. You're going to be salty a little bit. I might have I might have caught the other one that you were looking for there. Morrow's here. Uh-oh. Anyway, we're going to do some rod fishing now. I got some Pokemon to catch here. And then we'll go looking for a Kangaskhan. Alright, so Goldine's one of the ones we haven't caught yet. I can actually catch a Goldeen in an entirely different area. But I'll just catch this one because it's easier to find it here. It's pretty common here. In fact, we're probably going to see a bunch more of these before I'm done here. And it's only level 5, so I'm just going to throw balls at it. I don't really care. I feel like throwing a rock at it's pointless. Just throw balls at it. If it was higher level, I'd be like, whatever. But level 5, that's a boo-boo Goldeen. Alright, we got a Goldeen, y'all. One of the most useless water Pokemon ever. Alright, I won't say useless, but I'm not a big fan of Goldeen. Freaking, it's like a koi fish mixed with, or like a goldfish, koi fish with a horn, basically. Its dorsal and pectoral fins are strongly developed like muscles. It can swim at a speed of 5 knots. What are we going to call Goldeen? Goldeen, a male Goldeen. I don't even know. A male Goldeen? I don't know why. I keep thinking of the damn... I keep thinking of Finding Nemo. What's Nemo's dad's name? Is his name Marlin or something like that? I'm trying to remember Nemo's dad's name. But then I was going to say Marvin. I was going to call him Marvin. Why? I don't know. Marvin. Marvin the Goldeen, y'all. Whatever. I don't care. Goldeen's not getting used. Although Goldeen does evolve, so we'll have to use Goldeen as long enough to evolve it. Alright, so we got one Pokemon right away. That's good. Let's keep it rocking. There's at least 2 more Pokemon. I might have to use the Super Rod to catch one of them. But I know the Good Rod will also have a chance to catch the other 2, I'm pretty sure. This is not... Obviously, Goldeen's going to be the common one. Could try to catch a higher level one. But level 5 is going to go up quick. I should just put the Good Rod on Select. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'll make it my shortcut button. I know I have the bike on right now, but I can always switch it. Another Goldeen. Because it might take us a bunch of fishes to get the Pokemon we're looking for here. So let me register this. And then we'll just use Select button. It'll be faster. Looking for the Pokemon that I want. But yeah, there's one particular Pokemon that we want from fishing 100% for sure, because I might actually use it. Although we also have... We're going to catch FML today, assuming that I actually run into... like catch one off the rip. I might actually start using the Super Rod instead. Oh, apparently the Y button is the same as the Select button? I didn't know that. Hold on. Let me put the Super Rod on. I think the Super Rod will give you the exact same Pokemon choices, but a higher chance at the rare ones. I'm not 100% sure on that either, but let's see. Not even a nibble. Come on, Super Rod, you're better than that. Not even a nibble. Super Rod, you're better than that. Come on. Okay, I'll stand in a different spot. Screw you. Why am I not having a nibble, man? What the fuck? What's happening? I got 3 Goldeens in a row, and now I can't even get a nibble? Come on now. Come on now. There you go. Okay, and I got another Goldeen, even with the Super Rods. That's fun. They're higher level. I'm actually kind of tempted to catch a higher level Goldeen instead. I might actually do that. I know I'm not having any luck with the Psyducks right now. Although I think the Psyduck actually might show up. Oh, look, speaking of Goldeen, there's what Goldeen turns into. A Sea King. No thanks. I'll evolve mine naturally, thank you. I actually might go ahead and do the Goldeen and see if Goldeen actually ends up good if I start from level 5. You actually ended up evolving your own Goldeen because Sea Kings were bitches here. That sucks, Morrow. But yeah, I think you have to surf for the Psyduck here. So there is a Psyduck in here. I think he only shows up when you surf. But I can't surf until I actually bring a Pokemon here who can surf, which right now I don't have on me. I'm going to have to leave here and come back with a Pokemon who can surf. That's okay. I'll probably do that in just a minute. Not sure if you can catch them anywhere else, though. You mean Sea Kings? Maybe. There might be a place where you can catch them with a Super Rod somewhere. Because I know there's places where you can get Goldeens. So a Super Rod might be able to get you a Sea King in another area. I changed my mind on catching a higher level Goldeen. I'm going to just level it up from level 5 and see if it ends up being a decent Goldeen. I'll never fucking use it, but at least it'll be a good one. Dude, I'm not having any luck with the Super Rod in this area. And I'll tell you... Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to throw a ball. That was an accident. If I catch it, I'm going to laugh. Okay, I was going to say... That was me clicking the button too fast. I don't even want you. Go away. I'm having no luck with the rod. I will say every fishing spot in here is the same. Doesn't matter what area you're in the entirety of the Safari Zone. All the percentages on the water areas are all the same. So there's not like I can go somewhere else to get a better percent. I'm just having terrible luck. Goldeens for days, man. I'm not seeing none of the other Pokemon I want. Come on now. Like, I know they're smaller percentages, they are, but damn, nothing but Goldeen for me. Or Sea King, apparently. I don't want none of y'all. I don't want none of y'all. Come on, Daddy-O wants a go. That's what Daddy wants. That's the one I want the most. It's a Dratini, y'all. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do the alternating strategy. I'm gonna throw a ball first. If I don't catch it, next time I'll throw a rock at it. Going with the alternating strategy. Oh man, that would have been awesome. He's still watching. Okay, because he didn't run, I'm gonna keep throwing a ball at him. When I say next time, I mean next time I run into one. Damn. No. Still watching. Surprisingly. So, Morrow, you're right. Surprised I didn't throw a rock. Man, okay. Do I dare throw a rock now? Fuck it. Fuck it. He's going to stick around this long. Why not? Why not? No, he's... Okay. He's giving me a chance. No, I threw another rock. I didn't mean to do that. He's going to run. Oh my god, he's stuck around. Okay. If I don't catch him now, he better fucking stay in the ball now. I threw 2 rocks. He better fucking stay. If you don't stay after 2 rocks, you cheating. Anyway, we got my Dratini. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So the percentage of Dratini, I believe, on the Super Rod is 15%. So even if I wouldn't have caught that Dratini, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. But damn, that's hilarious. Even the young can exceed 6.5 feet in length. It grows larger by repeatedly shedding its skin. I got a Dratini, y'all. That was my first Dratini I ran into. That's amazing. So if you know your Pokemon, you know what Dratini turns into. It's going to be a big, majestic, fat boy dragon. But it's a girl, so we got to come up with a girl dragon name, like we did with Nymeria for Charizard. I was thinking Game of Thrones again. I was trying to think of the other dragon names / dragon girl names. I'm trying to remember the name of that one dragon. It's in House of the Dragon. It's one of the dragons from the Targaryen family in the House of the Dragon show / book. I'm trying to remember the name of the damn dragon. Because I was thinking if this was going to be a boy, I'd name it Balerion, which is like the biggest, baddest ass dragon of all of things. Is Meraxes a girl dragon, Morrow? Meraxes was a girl dragon? Alright, we'll go with Meraxes then. That might have been the one I was thinking of. I couldn't remember the name. Meraxes is a cool name. I'm going with that. That's a cool name. Meraxes. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Alright, bitchin'. We got my Dratini. That's epic. Alright, so... There's still one more Pokemon I can fish, right? Let me double check the fishing thing here in Safari Zone. I'm pretty sure, but it might not be a Super Rod. So let me double check. Pokemon FireRed Safari Zone. Safari Zone. Cyrax is the name of Rhaenyra's dragon. Sunfire was her brother, which is also female. Sunfire would have been cool, but he's not a fire type dragon. He's just a dragon. Sunfire would have been cool for my my Charizard though. So anyway, we got my Scyther. So the first area's got Scyther and stuff. So yeah, if I want to get a Psyduck, I have to surf. The other Pokemon I can fish with a good rod. Okay, so I cannot get it with a super. I have to use a good rod. Okay. Okay, so we have to good rod this last Pokemon. That's what I thought. I was thinking like, I think I have to good rod one of these. All right. Let me switch back to the good rod then, and let's catch the other Pokemon we're looking for here. And then once I do that, I'll probably just run around and leave, get Surf on somebody in here, and then I will also go look for a Kangaskhan, which we haven't done yet. Although I could look around for another Scyther for a little bit, just for see if I can help Morrow out. But I'll say this, Morrow, if I don't catch a Scyther today for you, I will do it on my own time now that I caught one. Alright. So this is one of the other Pokemon who can show up here, Magikarp. We don't want that, obviously. So Magikarp, Goldeen, and then the third one, which we haven't seen yet. Melees? Yes, you want a female. That's what I'm saying. I might give you the Scyther I already caught if I catch a male one. So, because the Scyther I caught earlier was a female. Oh shit, there it is. There's the Pokemon we want. This is the one we're looking for. I'm going to go ahead and throw a rock at it. There's other ways we can catch this Pokemon too. He's actually in other areas. But I'm going to try and catch him here because it's just easier just to run into him here. And I don't have to waste my own balls. You know? If you can catch into the Safari Zone, it's worth doing it. Oh, come on! He almost stayed in the ball. Come on. Melees is how you pronounce that dragon name that Morrow showed me. By the way, I caught a Poliwag while I was trying to read that. Nice. Alright, so this was another Pokemon we've been waiting to catch. Its slick black skin is thin and damp. It's black. It's very purple, purpley blue. Anyway, a part of its internal organs can be seen through the skin as a spiral pattern. I actually really like Poliwag / what Poliwag turns into. It's one of my favorite water types in the first gen. But anyway, we already had somebody call the name for this, and well, he's going to be a girl. Sucks to be him, whether he likes it or not. This is called FML. FML chose to be Poliwag, so there you go. Alright, so I got my Poliwhirl, or Poliwag. Oh wait, I need another one of them, now that I think about it. We need to catch another one. You know why we need to catch another one? Because there's somebody who wanted to trade for a Poliwhirl. So let's actually catch another one of those, now that I think about it. I almost forgot about that. I'm glad I remembered. So at some point in this playthrough, we got to go around and catch some extra Pokemon to trade. Because there's a few Pokemon in this game that you can only trade for. Poliwhirl is what you need for one of them. I'm going to have to catch a Spearow. I'm going to have to catch an Abra. Like an extra Spearow and an extra Abra. And I have to also catch an extra... like an extra Psyduck to catch to be a Golduck. Oh, did it not keep the name FML? Oh shit, I'll have to double check. Well, if I catch the male one, I'll just name this one FML. I don't mind which one's male, which one's female, whatever. I do need two of them regardless. Alright, let's get ourselves a Poliwag. Name it Trash Man? I might. Still the same either way, indeed. Oh, come on. Don't run. Be my Poliwag. So I don't have to look for another one. Come on. Give me another one. They're not super rare in this area. It's like 20%. It's not bad. Alright, cool. We got my two Poliwags. One for trading later. I'm going to have to evolve it to a Poliwhirl to trade it. But that's okay. We can make that happen. This one I won't... Well, let me try to name it. I tried to name it FML and it didn't work. Let me see. So it didn't work when I traded FML? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, it didn't let me put FML. Okay. FML is actually blacklisted. You can't name FML. That's funny. Alright. Well, I'm going to look for a Scyther for a few more minutes, just for Morrow. And if I don't catch another one, well, then we'll just leave and get Surf and come back for a Kangaskhan. I'd rather not sit here and do this for very long for another Scyther, but, you know, it's fine. Of all the things to blacklist, FML, like, maybe that's somebody's initials. In fact, 100% chance that FML is somebody's initials in this world. So I don't know why you would blacklist 3 letters. I mean, I know why you would, because, you know, they probably also blacklisted WTF if I had to guess. But, you know, whatever. I could just name the Poliwhirl Ryan. I wonder if he would appreciate that. Alright, I'm probably not going to bother with this. Like, I'll do... Maybe I'll go until I run into one Scyther. And if I don't catch that one Scyther, I'll just leave. Fuck it. I'll go until I run into one. I will go until I run into one. How about that? We'll just make that my goal. I'll run into one. If I don't catch it, we'll just leave, get a Surf, and come back and try to get a Kangaskhan, because we haven't tried that yet. I think Kangaskhan... I did leave... I hope I left that tab open for the Pokemon for the FireRed. I think I did. Let me go back to that real quick. So, Area 1's got the Scyther. Let me go down to area that has Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan. So Area 2 has the 4% Kangaskhan. So that's where we're going to go. You know what? We should just go there. Because there's also 1% chance Scyther there. So you know what? Let's just go. I'll come back. I'll come back with a Pokemon that does Surf. Yes. Alright. This is a very lucrative run, though. I caught a bunch of new stuff. But we need Surf, and we need... well, we don't need anything else. We just need Surf. Surf will be nice. I thought Kangaskhan was a higher percent in the Area 4 for some reason, but that must be Tauros. Alright, anyway. To the PC real quick. Let's go get ourselves my Pokemon I'm going to use to surf around this video game. Which we're going to start using a lot more now that we have Surf. So that's going to be pretty dope. Pretty dope. I'm going to have to teach this Pokemon some moves, too, while we're at it. Do I need Cut while I'm here? Not really. Not at the moment. We could put this dude away. Alright, let's bring out the good old Vaporeon. Morrow's going to get some use for the rest of this video game, because she's going to be my surfer. And also my, you know, ringer of a water Pokemon. So let's get to that HM case real quick. Or TM case. And let's teach a Pokemon Surf. That Pokemon's going to be Maro-chan. I can't believe you already know 4 moves as a Eevee. Probably going to get rid of Growl first, but I'm sure Helping Hand will go pretty soon as well. Now, I wouldn't be teaching Vaporeon Surf if I didn't think Surf was a good move. Surf is actually a pretty damn good attack move. It's one of the best HMs that actually has, you know, that does work, because it's a water move. It's really strong. It's pretty good. So I'm not mad at having any water Pokemon no Surf in general, let alone... Like, if there's another water Pokemon I want to use, I might as well just teach it Surf if it doesn't have any other good water moves, because Surf is that good. Just do it with note that, you know, you might have another good water move on hand that you could possibly get with any particular Pokemon. Alright, so, first goal now that we have Surf, let's go catch us a Psyduck. In fact, I need 2 Psyducks. Let's go catch us 2 Psyducks. Can I just click here? Yes, nice. I don't have to go into the menu. All you gotta do is talk to the water. Oh, you can also get a ball here. I forgot this ball was here. I found a nugget, y'all. More money in my pocket. Because I totally need that right now. Definitely not mad at more money. Alright, let's catch us another Pokemon here. Luckily, it's a 100% chance to run into this Psyduck. So every time we fight, it's going to be a Psyduck. Let's catch one. Level 32 Psyduck. That's crazy work. I'm just going to throw rocks at him. We have a 100% chance to keep running into these. Again, I need 2 of them. The higher level one, the higher level the better, because that means I don't have to work as hard to evolve one to trade. All right, we already got one. That was easy enough. Is this the one I'm going to keep, though? Because one of them we got to name after a homie, and the other one we're trading. So maybe I won't name either of them until we have 2. But let's read Pokedex entry first. It is constantly racked by a headache. When the headache turns intense, it begins using mysterious powers. Psyduck's actually pretty damn good, I'm not going to lie. Especially when it becomes Golduck. Golduck's actually awesome. There's just so many good water type, cool water types to use in the first gen. Like, water type is so OP in the first gen. I mean, Blastoise is already badass enough, right, as a starter. But then you got all these cool ones. You got Staryu, Starmie. You got Psyduck, Golduck. You got, I like Poliwag becoming Poliwrath. I always liked, I don't know, Seeking's always been pretty, not Seeking, sorry, Seadra, what Horsey turns into is pretty cool. Obviously Gyarados is always a badass, like, serpent. Like, there's just a lot of cool water Pokemon in Gen 1. And I probably even missed one there. But anyway, yeah, so we got 2 Psyducks. I'm gonna keep the lower level one. That's the one I'm gonna keep. The other one I'm gonna trade once it becomes a Golduck. But we're gonna keep this one, and we're gonna call it Wanker Texas Ranger. It's gonna be Walker, because Walker wanted to be the Psyduck, so Walker it is. Alright. Got ourselves a Psyduck, y'all. Alright. One Psyduck we're keeping, the other one we're evolving and trading. Alright, so I need to go to Area 2. Sorry, I don't need to go this way. So Kangaskhan is in Area 2, 4%. There's also the chance that we'll run into more Scythers there at 1%, so we'll just rock around there for a while until we get a Kangaskhan, or at least some attempts at a Kangaskhan. I'm not going to promise we're going to catch a Kangaskhan, but I said that about Scyther and, well, I said that about Chansey, really. We got the Chansey. So I don't know. I haven't even been going for an hour yet, so I probably will just go until I get this damn Kangaskhan, like, for real. I might just go till I get this Kangaskhan. We haven't run into one yet, though. Like, when I was walking around last time, we didn't run into not a one Kangaskhan. So let's see if we get lucky here. I run into a Kangi boy. Obviously, there's Parises in this area. I told you the whole water Pokemon adventure wouldn't take too long, especially with Psyduck, because I knew it was a 100% chance Psyduck would show up every time. I'm just glad it's Psyducks in here and not stupid-ass Tentacools. I know we haven't gone off surfing into the ocean or anything yet, but pretty much every single water area in the whole game, if it's not this place, it's Tentacools. Every single area. Every place there's been water in the whole game, if you can run into a Pokemon when you're surfing around, it will be a Tentacool. It's kind of lame. I wish they mixed it up a little bit, especially with some of the other areas you can surf that are just like small little water areas like this area, right? This one's Psyducks. There's a couple little water areas in the game. Why can't they not be Tentacools? I don't know, but they are. Tentacools everywhere. The world's infested. They've taken over the ocean, all water bodies of water except for the Safari Zone. I'm just happy because we've caught a bunch of our Pokemon we're naming already today. Like, we got the Scyther, we got the FML, we got the Walker. In fact, let me check off these Pokemon we caught today. FML, we caught the Psyduck, that's done. We caught the Scyther. I can check the Scyther off, technically, even though I still got to catch another one. I'm hoping the other one will be a male. That way, Maro can have the female one. Well, if I catch another female, whatever, that's cool, but 5-guy makes more sense for a guy. It just does. But whatever. Not like it really matters. I really don't care. Like Walker we just caught was a male. I don't give a shit. Or female. I don't give a shit. I'm excited about having that Nidoran too. I don't remember what level the one I caught earlier was. Like last time, I mean. Doesn't really matter. It's definitely already high enough to become a Nidorina, I can tell you that. Come on, Kangaskhan. I just want to see one. I haven't seen one yet. I just want to see one. Can I see one? I don't want a Doduo. We got one of those. I want to see that which I desire. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which would I desire. Not a parasect. Get out of here with that crap. Give me fuel, give me fire. If I run into one Kangaskhan in this area, I will move to another grass. How about that? How about that? Catch me outside, how about that? I think I've run into every Pokemon in this grass now. We've already run into Nidoran, male and female. Nidorino. Parasect and Paris. Doduo, obviously. Have we run into an Execute yet in this area? I'm not even sure. Doesn't really matter, just give me 4%, you stupid son. Watch, with my luck, I'll run into a Scyther first, which is only 1%, like I did with the frickin' Chansey earlier, which was hilarious. Damn. Come on. Just give me a Kangaskhan. Just give me one. Just give me one. Just give me a Kangaskhan. Just give me one. Just give me one. Come on. I'm due. I'm due for one. Come on. Damn. No luck. Danny, why are you being a weirdo? Just get in your chair and lay down. She's like making the chair spin right now like an idiot. Just jump into the chair. Get into your chair, idiot. Sorry, I leaned over to spin the chair around so she could get into it because she kept moving it. Uh-oh, she just heard a bird chirp outside. Oh no. That was actually a loud-ass bird. She's like, what was that? Birds came out after the rain. It rained for like the last 2 days around here, like pretty constantly. But the rain has kind of stopped for right now. I think it's supposed to rain a little bit more today, and then it's supposed to get warm outside. Yes, we're playing Pokemon and talking about the weather. Thanks Safari Zone for making me stuck here and having nothing else to talk about. Appreciate it. Come on, Kangaskhan, Kangaskhan, Kangaskhan. Speaking of Kangaskhan, even if I catch one, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna name it. I don't have anybody who wanted to be Kangaskhan. I gotta think about it. Think about it. Think about it. What's something Australian I can name it after? That could be fun, since it is like based on a kangaroo. I might go to a different water spot, or a different grass spot, rather. I need to check the map to see if there's any items anywhere else in this place that I missed, like that I couldn't get to because of water. Because there's that one island, we got one in the first area, but I don't know if there's any other bodies of water except for this area, like area 1 and 2. We can name it Crikey. Maybe. That's pretty funny, actually. Let's see. That area doesn't have anything, and the last area, yeah, I don't think there's any other Pokeballs or anything we missed. I don't think there's any other areas with Pokeballs we missed. I think we got everything here. Unless I missed a Pokeball that was just laying on the floor, but I don't think so. Come on. If you're not going to give me a Kangaskhan, at least give me a Scyther. Come on now. I'll keep Crikey in the back pocket. That's not a bad choice. I think Kangaskhan's are always female, just FYI. I think they are. It would make sense. If they're not always female, then we'll see. But if it is a female one, which I'm expecting, I could just name it after my friend who's Australian. Could do that. Could be fun. We'll see. I'll think about it. We'll see if I get inspired. Especially if it's a female, which I'm fairly certain they usually are. Alright, I'm having no luck in this grass spot. Let's go check one of the other ones. Having no luck over there. Let's try this one. This looks good. Let's try this one. Got another two-headed bird. Another two-headed mutant bird. No thanks. Something about Doduo just seems unsettling. It's probably the eyes. Because at least when it goes to Dodrio, it actually looks like, you know, something like you would see in Pokemon. It's got 3 heads, sure, but like the heads look, I don't know, angry and normal. These dead-eyed Doduos are just creepy almost. Such a weird bird. Man, Danny is staring outside that window intensely. Danny, what are you doing? Man, her stare is strong right now. She ain't flinching. She ain't blinking. Wow. Speaking of Doduos, apparently that's all I'm going to run into in this spot. Jesus. 4 out of 5 so far has been Doduo. Unfortunately, I don't need one of those. Or one of these. Come on, show me what I'm looking for, please. Please. I'm not running into any of them, man. This sucks. Come on, man. No luck. No luck for Funky to find a Kangaskhan today. Hey. Come on, man. I believe. I will say this. Whenever I finally run into one, that's the spot we're going to be walking around for the rest of this attempt. Because I'm having no luck in the spots so far that I've not run into one. Come on. Damn it. Maybe he doesn't like this spot. I don't know. Let's try one of these random little spots up here. I don't know. Let's see if he shows up here. Or let's see if it shows up here. Nope. That's a cute. Egg cute. Come on. Jamon. Nope. It'd be nice to have all the Safari Zone just done on this playthrough, like, for real. If I get this Kangaskhan, just want this Kangaskhan. But I can't even find one in a supposedly 4% area. Supposedly. Supposedly. Come on. About to just walk around normally till I find one, and then if I do, I'll just stay there. Like, just walk around like this. Just hope to find one this way. I don't think there's any science to it. Any conspiracy theory about running through the grass versus standing still versus what, like, better percent chance to catch something or run into something. There are more grass spots over here. Let's try this one. Fuck it. That's another Doduo. Doo-doo-o. How many steps do I have left? Probably a lot. No, I don't want to catch that. Damn it. Better not. You better fucking not. I don't want it. I don't want it. Don't you do it. Fuck. Oops. I don't want that. No. I don't want that shit. I didn't mean to do that. It was an accident. It's fine. How much steps do I have left? 282. Okay, I gotta cool my jets here. Come on, Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan. Nope. Dude. Controller, why'd you go apeshit? I was trying to just run away. Eat all you want, Doduo. I don't want you. Go away. I don't want it. I don't want it. Come on. No. Kangaskhan, why are you being such a effing hoe? Please show. Just having no luck, man. Kangaskhan. Kangas. Nope. Come on. Come on. I believe. Nope. It's very discouraging when you don't run into one. Because you're like, am I ever going to run into one? Is it going to happen? Is my life over? Do I need to reset the RNG with like a save and quit? Like, what do I need to do right now? I might. Run away! Run away! You know what I should do real quick, just because I don't want to accidentally do anything stupid? I should save the game. Oh, can I not save it in here? I don't think you can save while you're in the Safari Zone. Interesting. Alright, so I gotta save when I leave. That's fine. The duo. Sheesh. Alright, I'm just gonna walk around normally for the rest of this one. If I run into a Kangaskhan, cool. If I don't, that's fine. Whatever. And then I'm going to save and quit and reset my RNG because I'm just having no luck. I have not run into one Kangaskhan, and that's just making me very sad. I haven't even run into the 1% Scyther either. Not that I expect to. It's 1%, but still. I ran into Chansey twice in the first area, and that was 1%. Shit. Just no freaking luck, man. It's like the most common ones in this area are the Doduo, the Nidoran male, and the Execute. Those are all 20% chances, so running into those is not a surprise. It just, Jesus Christ, can we run into something that's called Kangaskhan, please? No. Parasect is a 5%. That's only 1% better than running into the damn Kangaskhan. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, yeah. Just running into one would be just the superisty, super duper ever. Fuck it, I'm running. I'm running. Dun, 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 na, na, na. Just nothing. Just a whole lot of nothing. Come on. Damn it. I can't believe I haven't run into one, man. That's fucking wild right now. This is the worst luck I've had on any of these areas so far. Like, truly. Like, I ran into a Tauros and caught it first try in the last area. Now, granted, if I go back there, I may never run into another Tam Tauros again, but that has a 4% chance to show up in that area also. So, it's crazy that I haven't run into one. Not even a one, man. I don't think any area has been this stingy in the whole game. I've gone through a few areas where the Pokemon had a 5% chance to show up, but I had way better luck in all the other areas. The only other bad luck I've really had with having a Pokemon just showing up was the fucking Voltorb, which was silly because Voltorb was like 40% chance in that area, and I didn't get to go Voltorb for like double-digit battles, which was crazy work. I probably ran into almost 20 battles before I got a Voltorb. But now, I don't know how many I've done, but it's got to be pushing like 40 to 50 battles at least that I've run away from here. At least, looking for this Kangaskhan, and I haven't run into one yet. You know, based on the percentage, 4%, I won't run into one until I'm, 4 out of 100%. So that means 1 out of every 25 battles should technically be a Kangaskhan. You know, if you do the fractions, we definitely haven't even run into one. So we're having no luck. I've definitely fought enough battles to have run into at least 2 by now. That's how bad this has been. And there's my time's up. That's fine. That's fine. Sure, I caught my fair share. I did catch my Psyducks. Psyducks, plural, yes. Alright. I'm saving it, and then I'm going to soft reset. And then we're going to see if that helps the RNG. I don't really know. I am going to try. I'm still going to keep trying. I have to at least run into a Kangaskhan once. Like, come on, man. Yes, previous on your quest, we did a bunch of stuff. Alright. We're going on a Kangaskhan safari, y'all. And if we catch a Scyther along the way, all the better. Again, we didn't run into one Scyther in that area either, which, you know, again, that's only 1 out of 100. 1% chance. But Kangaskhan, man, ruining my day. Come on, man. Well, I believe, Kangaskhan. I believe. Nope. Come on, you Kangaskhan. I believe in you. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm trying to think if I need what other Pokemon I might need to trade later. I know I need an Abra and a Spearow. Those are the other 2 I need to catch extras for. Because I know I need a Golduck and a Poliwhirl for the other 2. I think that's the only 4 Pokemon I have to trade for. Are those 4 that I just, you know, accounted for. Obviously, I could have gotten a Nidoran. We don't need to do that, though. A Nidoran female for a Nidoran male. But I don't need to do that trade because I got a Nidoran female now. Yeah. I don't think there's any other Pokemon trades in-game that I need to do. There's also the Nidorina for a Nidorino thing, but not doing that either. I think that's literally all the trades in the game, though. Damn it, I don't want this Execute. Go away. Go away. It'll be interesting to see the movesets some of these Pokemon have I've caught in here, because they don't fight you here, so you don't know what they can do. Like the Execute I got, I'm thinking about using. The Poliwag, obviously, I'm thinking about using. Psyduck might even get some use. I don't know. We'll see. Lots of good Pokemon. The Nidoran female, who's going to be my Nidoqueen. My Nidoqueen. Just Gen 1, man. I have a hard time deciding because I like so many of them. I mean, shit, Gen 1, you can even do an all-water type group, and it'd probably be a pretty damn good squad if you think about it, especially if you started with Blastoise. Like, you could have a Blastoise, you could have a Starmie, you could have an egg, well, you could have a Golduck, you could have a Cloyster. Shit, Cloyster's pretty good, too. You could have a Lapras, you could have a Dugong, you could have a fucking Seadra. Like, there's so many good water types, it's crazy. And you can have a Kingler. Shit, Kingler's awesome too. I can't believe I haven't run into one, dude. This is fucking ridiculous. I kind of hate this. I kind of hate that I've been doing this for as long as I have and I haven't run into one Kangaskhan. Kind of like thinking I might just run around until I find one, and then when I do, I'll stay in that area. Oh my god, we found one. It's a female. Alright, I'm going to stick to the plan. I'm going to throw a rock, because this is the first one I ran into. If I was running into it more often, I would throw a ball first just to do my... I might still do the alternating strat, but I'm going to start with a rock and hope for the best. You will stay, 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 you will stay. I don't want to look. Close my eyes. No! Damn it! He ran. She ran. It ran. Ah, man. At least we finally ran into one. Okay. That makes me feel better. I'm going to stay right here in this area then. Okay, that's fine. At least we finally ran into one. That's a sigh of relief that we finally ran into one. Good lord. I thought it was never going to happen at this point. I don't know if resetting RNG mattered or just fuck it, you know? But alright, we finally got a Kangaskhan to show up at least. I'm still going to stick to the throwing the rock technique, I think. Or no, you know what? I'll do what I said. I'm going to throw a ball at it next time. I'll alternate with ball. No, I'm going to keep throwing the thing at it. I'm going to keep throwing the rock at it. I take back what I said. I'm going to keep throwing the rock at it. Because the funny thing about the Scyther is, like, I don't know if it's the same with Pinsir, but Maro caught 2 Pinsers, and she didn't throw a rock at any of those motherfuckers. She just threw balls at them and hoped for the best. But when she started throwing the rock and then throwing the ball, she caught a Kangaskhan first try. So it's like, maybe I should not even bother. Just keep throwing the rock at Kangaskhan and don't change the strat. Just stick to what works. Stick to the known quantity, which is throw the rock. Just throw the rock. Don't even hesitate. Just throw the rock. It's like I can't afford to keep throwing a ball and not have it stay. Not have it stay in the ball and then not have it stay after the ball. Try to throw at it. It's still crazy to me earlier. On that Dratini I threw 2 rocks at it before it ran away. That was so accidental. It was so funny. But again, Dratini has a better chance to show up. I think Dratini is a 15% chance, so that's nothing. I can fish for Dratinis all day. Versus this 4% ass Kangaskhan not showing up. But even 4% shouldn't be this bad. I'm just having terrible luck with this Kangaskhan, specifically. I didn't have anywhere near this bad of luck with the Scyther. Or the Chansey, and I wasn't even looking for a Chansey. That's how lucky I got with Chansey, is that I wasn't even looking for the damn Chansey. Or Tauros, for that matter. I got 1 Tauros, caught 1 Tauros. That was amazing. It's like, I'll never get that lucky again. Obviously, I already passed that because Kangaskhan, first one I run to finally, ran away. Come on, Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan. I think I'll probably just look for a Kangaskhan until I decide to go eat lunch. And then I'll just give up when I go eat lunch. And we'll do other shit. That doesn't mean I won't catch a Kangaskhan in this playthrough. I will. We'll be back. But I'd rather get it done now so I don't have to come back to the Safari Zone at all in this playthrough, particularly for anything. That would be most preferable to just have this done. Because I caught everything else here I need for the Pokedex except for the Kangaskhan. It's the only thing left. But I'm just having trouble getting the damn thing to show up. Even if I have to wait through 5 more Kangaskhan's to even get one to stay in the ball. I just want to run into one. Please. So I can watch it fail a few more times before it actually works. Come on, man. Show up for me, Kangi. Kangaskhan. I believe. Nope. He's starting to lose belief. Pretty sure this is the square. Specifically, I ran into the Kangaskhan. That's why I keep going back to it. Again, we haven't even run into one Scyther yet either, which kind of surprises me. I don't really want the Scyther that bad, but I'll try for it, you know? I want it for Morrow, yes, but like I'm not technically grinding for a Scyther right now, even though there should be one in this area at some point. Nope. You know, I'm looking at the... Apparently the levels of the Pokemon in this area are set too. There's only one Pokemon here who has a varied level, and that's the Execute. You will see Executes range from 23 to 25 in this area. Every other Pokemon you run into in this area is a set level. You will not find a different level of it. It'll always be the same level. I didn't even notice that before, but that makes sense. Let's confirm that while we're bored and having fun. Of course, we're into another Execute, which is 23. Let's have fun confirming numbers while we fucking wait for a Kangaskhan to show up, huh? Wow, and then all I'm going to run into is executes now that I want to do that. But see, there's a level 25 one. That's as high level as they get in this area anyway. In this particular area of the Safari Zone. Doduos can only be 26, and there's another 26, so there you go. They'll never vary from level 26 in this area. Again, the other areas, their levels might vary. Paris is only 22s, right? Right. That's funny, because a Paris at 22 evolves at 22, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Parasect showed up at 22. Maybe it's 24. It's either 22 or 24, but either way. The Nidoran females are always level 24, so there you go. That's a thing. Yeah, the only one that varies is the execute. Every single one of them should be set in their level, and that's all they can be. Paris can only be 22, like I said. Booyah. Shoo doo 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 doo. Peresa, Peresa. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You know you wanna. You know you wanna. Doduos are only 26, yeah. Come on. Jamona. Jamona. Damn. The fact that I ran into one, man. Crazy wild. It's like I feel like I should check a different grass now that I've already exhausted this one and it won't fucking show up again. Come on. I should be keeping track of how many battles this is taking me before I run into one, because holy shit. I have to be pushing 100 battles at this point and I've run into one. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Alright, well, since I've started keeping track, that's 3 battles. This is 4. Yep, I'm going to fucking count it out now. What else do I have to look forward to at this point? That's 5. That's 6. Come on. This is 7. Nope. Come on. Show me the money. That's 8. This is 9. Nope. This is 10. Nope. This is riveting commentary, I know, but you know, this is what's. I figured this was going to happen in this playthrough in general, and I knew the Safari Zone was going to be just the place for it. Anyway, that's 11. Like, this is pretty much the last of the annoying like Pokemon that needs to show up for me, though. I think everything else in the game doesn't have as annoying of a percentage chance to show up. That's 12, by the way. I don't think. Like, just to show up to be able to catch it. There's going to be some hard stuff to catch. We have legendaries we need to try to catch. But those are only 1 of 1. You only got to fight 1. You either catch it or you fail, and you got to reload your save. That's 13, by the way. 13. This is 14. Yeah, I can't think of one more Pokemon on my entire list that's going to be this rare to show up. There are some 5% chance ones we still need to catch, but I don't think it's going to take as long for them to show up as they have here. They might be more annoying, though, because they're not here and I can't just run away right away. That's 14. Or am I at 15? I already lost track. That's 14 at least. The number doesn't really matter, but 14. $15. All right. Cool. Still no Kangaskhan. Love this for me. I'll say this. If I get to 25 in this particular area, I'll move to a different grass patch. How about that? That's 16. Nope. Because that means I'll have hit the 4% quota 1 out of 25. Even though I've already gone for way longer than this grass patch for sure. But anyway, that's 17. That was 17. That's 18. It'd be cool if I ran into like a shiny while I was doing this too. That'd be awesome. Anyway, that's 19. That's 20. $21. That's a doe. Do suck my ass. $21 is a no-go. How about a 22? Can't lose with 22s. Nope. 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 Nidorinos are always level 33, by the way. 23? Nope. 23? Nope. Is it Kangaskhan? Nope. I'd love to say yep, but it's not. Because it is. Nope. 24? Nope. It's just an egg? Yep. Alright, last one we're going to run into in this particular patch of grass. Then I'm going to check a different one. Fuck it. Last one. 25. Nope. Man. You don't even adhere to your 4% chance, man. I mean, I've already run into way more than 25 battles in that particular patch of grass. Alright, let's try this one again. I don't know. Fuck it. Alright, this is one. Again, I'm just going to do 25 battles in each little patch of grass and hope for the best. That's 1. 2. Man. No luck up in this bitch. No luck up in this bitch. That's number 3. That's another Nidoran male, boy. That's number 4. It's an execute whore. Come on. Number 5. Nope. Another execute whore. Alright. It's going so well. I wish I had something else to talk about. But since chat's not popping, I have no one to talk to directly at the moment. So I'm just like, I don't know what else to talk about right now. That's number 6. I'm trying to think of a topic we could talk about. I guess I could talk more about Final Fantasy X too, since you know that. But that, I feel like I have to re-explain that when somebody else comes in who's asking about why I'm not playing that today. Anyway, that's 7, by the way. I'd rather save my 10-2 conversations for people who come in and ask about it, since I'm not playing that today, because that was the original plan. That's 8, by the way. Nope. Going for 9. Nope. Boop, boop. That's number 10, and still not a friend. I guess I could just talk about stuff I'm working on platinuming these days, like getting all the completed of the achievements. I still haven't gone back to Resident Evil 2 Remake. That's 11, by the way. I still haven't gone back to Resident Evil 2 Remake. I gotta do those 2 damn DLC like missions, and I just haven't felt the urge to go back to that recently. 12. But you know, at some point I will, because I still want to play other Resident Evils and try to platinum them. Like, shh! Everyone, be quiet. Everyone, be quiet. Everyone, shut the fuck up. Stay. Yes, okay. We got the Kangaskhan to stay. But will we get it to stay in the ball? Nope. Oh, but it stayed. It fucking stayed. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to do that again. I'm just going to throw the ball and hope. I had my eyes closed, by the way. Ah! Oh, he's still watching. Oh man, he's not angry anymore. That's okay. Whatever. I'm just gonna throw balls. Fuck it. I already threw a rock. I'm not doing it again. No! I can't believe you're still here, bro. You're wildin'. You're wildin' right now, Kangaskhan. You're wildin'. What is happening? Damn. Man. That was you saucy bitch. Alright, we restart the count. 1. See, once I got started talking about something else, I finally ran into another damn Kangaskhan. Alright, anyway, so that's 1, 2. This is 2. What was I talking about? Oh, platinums. I want to get on to some of the other Resident Evil games and try to platinum them as well. I'm probably going to do Resident Evil 3 Remake next, because that game's super short. So whatever I need to do to get through runs of that should be quick. I just have to learn how to get good at it, which I did with Resident Evil 2 Remake. I should be able to do the same with 3. Speaking of 3, that's 3 battles. Yeah. You found a shiny Kangaskhan in Ultra Sun? Just thought I'd like to know. That's cool, Walker. GG's, I guess. You know what I wish I would run into? A Kangaskhan in general. That'd be cool. I've run into 2 so far. So I've only gotten 2 chances to even try to catch one, which is super annoying. Anyway, this is battle number 5. I'm restarting my counter at, because we've ran into a Kangaskhan. So this is 6. I will do 25 in a row in the same area. If I don't see another one, I'll move on, do another spot. This is 7. This is number 8. But yeah, after I do Resident Evil 2 Remake finish, I want to do 3 Remake. I might even try to go back and do Resident Evil 4 Remake. That one's going to be a lot more substantial because those playthroughs are long. And I don't think there's an achievement for like doing the whole game in a certain amount of time, but there is an achievement for like getting a certain rank from the playthrough, I think. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, that's battle number 7, 6. I already lost track. We'll say that's 7. We'll call that one 7. I don't remember what I said last. This is 8. But yeah, 9. Just trying to think of other platinums or completes I was working on. Okay, so another complete that I just got the other day. So I finally got the complete for Power Wash Simulator 1. It's number 9, by the way. Because I never had the complete there because I didn't buy all the DLCs. We had to buy all the DLCs to do that. But there was a sale the other day for the spring sale, and I went ahead and just bought. That's 10. I went ahead and just bought the DLCs for a couple bucks each, right? And it's like, whatever. I'm going to get my complete on the damn Power Wash Simulator so I can truly put that game to rest and never play it again. The first one. Because they have a second Power Wash Simulator now, by the way. Which I also bought. Was on sale. I started it, but I didn't really play more than one level. I don't think I'm going to do a Let's Play of Power Wash Sim 2. Just because it's the same shit, just new levels and stuff. So I got it for my own chill hangout sake. This is 13, by the way. I am keeping track. But anyway, so I got my complete on Power Wash Simulator. So that was cool. Another complete on a simulator I finally got recently. By the way, this is 14. Was actually Supermarket Simulator. I finally got my complete on that game as well. To get the complete on that game, you had to do all the expansions in the store that you could do. The problem with that, 15. Problem with that is they actually did an update where they made a whole nother slew of expansions where you can expand another whole row of the store. And I was like, damn, man, now I can't even do the achievement where I get them all. But apparently, if you get to the first threshold of completing everything, you don't have to get the whole thing. So that was nice. So I still got my achievement for technically doing all the expansions, even though I still have more I could do. It was literally the last achievement I had to really like work at. 17, by the way. So yeah, my Supermarket Simulator is complete on Steam, and so is my Power Wash Simulator. So I probably won't even play those games anymore. The funny thing is, I finally completed Supermarket Simulator 18. but they came out with like fucking 5 or 6 DLCs for Supermarket Simulator. I'm like, man, you're gonna come out with all these DLCs now? Stuff I would have asked for like a year ago. 19. So I was like, I'm not buying these. And then I looked into them, and the coolest ones aren't even that good. Apparently they need some polish, some updates to really make them worth it. 20. But yeah, so I was like, you know what? I'm not going to buy these. I'm just going to be done with Supermarket Simulator, I think. I'm cool with it. I spent enough time on that game. I'm good. 21. But yeah. So, but I got my completes on those games, so that truly makes it feel like they're done and I don't have to go back to them, you know what I mean? 22. But yeah, other completes. I've been slowly working on triangle strategy. I've been kind of slowly grinding through my... Oh! I got there before 25. It didn't take 25 more battles to show up. Alright. Sorry. We shut the fuck up about triangle strategy. I'll get back to that topic in a minute if I have to. But here we go. Rock me, daddy. Hit me with a rock. Ah! He ran away right away. Bitch. Bitch, bitch. Okay. Well, the counter starts over. But yeah, okay. Back to the triangle strategy topic, I suppose. One. Yeah, I've been grinding out my second playthrough of that game because there's a lot of stuff you have to, like, max out to get all the achievements in triangle strategy. On top of doing all the playthroughs, which is enough time-consuming of its own, you have to also max out a bunch of people's weapons and levels and all that stuff. So that's been something I've been trying to work on the second playthrough before I really just focus on blasting through the rest of the story, 2 more times. But I am right near the end of my second playthrough. I think I have like 3 more chapters and I'm done with playthrough number 2. I'm just trying to make sure I grind out everything I want to grind out near the end here before I start a third playthrough. And basically the third playthrough, I'll just be rushing through the story, doing all the decisions I haven't already done. And hoping to get the rest of the characters that get recruited along the way doing that. And then I'll have everything good to go for the final, which you do have to do 1/4 final playthrough to get like the golden run. This is battle number 5, by the way. I'm keeping track mentally. Yeah, so I have to do a 4th run to do the final like achievement, but you know what? That's okay. I'll just literally be able to run through the final run. This is 6. Don't lie to me, Walker. Don't even. Don't tell me that that's the case. Is that actually true? You could increase the odds to 8% if I run with a level 25 Pokemon? Is that because he's level 25? It wouldn't hurt to actually try that idea. I'm not gonna lie. Whether that's actually true or not, or you're just, if it's a myth that we need to bust, I'll do it. Fuck it. I'll do it. I got a level 25 Pokemon literally on me right now. It's a good thing we brought Maro. And then I'll put a repel on. I have some repels. Whatever. Let's do it. Let's see if Walker's idea actually works. If we run into Kangaskhan more often, then winner, winner. Thanks for the tip. But we shouldn't run into anything that's 25 or lower. Or I should say, lower than 25. Not 25. We should run into stuff that is 25. But the Pokemon in this area that are 25 possibility are Doduo, Execute, Nidorino, Parasect, and Kangaskhan, and Scyther, of course. So let's see if this actually works. Google AI said that, Walker? Alright, well, let's believe Google AI, I guess, and let's see if it works. It doesn't hurt. I got a repel, I got a level 25 Pokemon. It can't be a bad thing. I'll say this. I should only run into stuff that's my level, so I shouldn't be bothering with any basic bitch Nidorans anymore. Those have been nixed out of the list. And Paris. So I should not run into any Parises, any basic Nidorans, and Execute's numbers should be less because I only will run into level 25 executes. So that should be the case. Let's see how accurate that ends up being. So far, it's been good. Nidorinos and Parasect so far. And Doduo, of course. Because Doduo is 20-fucking-6, of course. It does... The logic there does make sense. I just always forget Repel works that way, honestly, because I never really use them. So far, it's working in terms of the level of the Pokemon we're into. And I honestly also forgot to keep count. But I will say, if it's 8%, before our chances were basically 1 in 25, but now it's 8% would be 2 in 25. Really. We've increased our percent by, you know, our chance by 2 out of 25 instead of 1. I believe that math's right. Makes sense. And again, I stopped counting because now this is a chance. But again, we haven't even run into 1 yet. With an 8% chance, if that's the case, one can hope. Right now, we're just getting Nidorinos for days, though. I wonder if 8% is the right percent. I know Google said that, but it's like... Yep, and we only run into Execute 25. Because, like, we've basically... Like I said, we've X'd out 3 types of Pokemon that won't show up at all. And we'll only run into level 25 Executes. But I assume that the Execute percent is still the same, which is a 20%. But something has to fill in the gaps of the rest of the percents. So it's like, even if Kangaskhan is doubled, does that mean Execute and Doduo have doubled? That doesn't even make sense, because that means they'd be at 40% each. And that puts Parasect at 10, Nidorino at 20. See, then you're going over 100%, so that doesn't make sense. So again, I don't know if 8% is the correct number for a Kangaskhan increase, but it should increase the chances in general. You're not wrong, because I at least am eliminating some of the percents. But so far, even though I've done this, we haven't had any luck, so... Doesn't seem to matter. 8% or not. But it definitely is only making level 25 or higher show up, so it should, in theory, be increasing my percent chance. And also, I haven't run into 1 Scyther. I didn't even think about that. We have run into 0 Scythers. I've now run into, what, 4 Kangaskhan's total, right? 3 or 4. Might only be 3, actually. It also says the best catch method is either 2 bait to lower the flee chance, or just throw Pokeballs. Don't throw rocks because of the high chance to flee. Is that really what it says? Because I've had way better luck just throwing a rock once and then just throwing a ball. Not with Kangaskhan specifically. Kangaskhan's been a problem because I can't even get it to fucking show up. But the other ones I literally threw 1 rock at Tauros, caught it first try. I threw 1 rock at Chansey. It took me like 8 or 9 Chanseys to catch one, but that's how I caught it. Scyther, I think I ran into about 8 Scythers, I think, total. Something like that. But I will say the 1 Scyther I caught, I just threw a ball and it stayed. But yeah, just getting the damn Kangaskhan to show up is annoying enough right now. And I think that last Kangaskhan I got, what? Well, not the last one. The last one ran away right away. The one I actually had a good chance at ran away after, what, 4 balls? I threw 1 rock and then tried balls. Didn't really work out. I'll try that exact strat on the next one, Walker. I will do it. I'll throw 2 bait. So what are you saying? Throw 2 bait and then just throw balls at it? Is that the strat? I feel like that chance to catch it's gonna be so low though. I'm gonna waste like all my Pokeballs. Not that it matters, but still. All my Safari Bells. It'd just be nice to have one show up again. That'd be really cool, actually. Especially if this percent thing is supposed to actually be higher. I literally haven't run into 1 since I put on this Repel situation, and I stopped counting feel like because I stopped counting, it ruined my mojo. I'm gonna try. I'll try a different patch of grass, maybe. Well, never mind. There's one. Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. 2 bait, then balls. All right, let's do it. 2 baits. Let's see if it works. Fuck you. Fuck you so hard, game. How dare you? How dare you run after 1 bait? I had better luck with a rock. I don't even want to try that strategy again. Pissed me off with the double bait. I'm just going to alternate strategies. That one didn't work. Next one, we're going to try the rock again. Because fuck it. Trying a different patch of grass. Alright. That was 1, by the way. I'm counting again. 2. We're counting again. That's 2. Alright. That's 2. That's 2. This is 3. Thanks. We can get back on that platinum conversation I was having about completing stuff. So the other game I was technically working on trying to get a platinum was Neo 2. That's going to require me to do a bunch more grinding, though. And I haven't gotten back to that yet. I also haven't had the PlayStation like available to really work on stuff on the PlayStation until I just put it back in place yesterday to play 10-2. But anyway, that's 5, by the way. It makes a Pokemon eat, which keeps it occupied for 1 to 5 turns, decreasing the escape rate from 45 to around 10. Okay. I get that. You got unlucky, AI says. Yeah, no shit. But still. But it also lowers the chance that the ball is going to work as well, which is pretty trash. That's the only reason I don't like doing the bait, because it lowers the chance the ball is going to work also. Anyway, this is 7. Still counting. But yeah, the Kangaskhan's are definitely still being bitches, even with the repel on, unfortunately. 8. Yeah, just to finish my thing about Neo 2, I need to go back to working on that some more. I've just been not using my PlayStation lately. 9. But yeah, I know the whole bait thing makes them eat for a certain amount of turns. I had struggles getting him to fucking... First bait I threw, he didn't want to stay. That was battle 9, I believe. Number 10. Number 10. Come on, Kangaskhan. Come on, Kangaskhan. Number 11. I probably am going to just sit here and grind for a Kangaskhan for the rest of the day unless I get one. I do want to move on with my life, but I also want to get this done so I don't have to come back. So if it takes me all day, I guess it takes me all day. 12. Come on, come on. And be Kangaskhan again. That's 13. So far I've run into how many Kangaskhan's total? 4 or 5? I'm not even sure. Anyway, I lost track. Was that 13 or 14? I don't know. Somewhere around there. We'll say 14. Maybe that was 15. I don't even know. 14, we'll say. $15. All right. That's 16. And we still haven't got another one to show up. That's 16. And this is motherfucking 17. And it's a Kangaskhan. Okay, here we go. Let's try the bait strat again. Here we go. Will I get better luck? One can hope. Motherfucker! Motherfucker! Ooh. Oh my god, I got 2 in a row? That's crazy wild. That's crazy wild. There's no way. 2 in a row. And he fucking ran again. You're... Ooh. 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 I got 2 in a row and they both ran from bait twice in a row. Bro, I'm throwing rocks. I don't give a shit. I'm throwing rocks. The bait strat doesn't like me. It hates my guts. Hates my guts. I got 3 in a row. That's crazy work. All right, we're throwing the rock. Look at that. I have better luck getting the motherfucker to stay with a rock. I've had that work every single time. Fuck the bait strat. I'm just going to stick to what I've been doing, Walker. But thank you for the repel strat, because apparently it worked a little bit. I got 3 in a row. That's fucking crazy wild. Ah, he ran away again. That's okay. That's okay. It's fine. Holy shit. I can't believe we got 3 Kangaskhan's in a row. That's wild. And 2 of them ran away from stupid-ass bait. I'm not doing that anymore. No more. No more baits. Not one. No more. I can't believe I had 4. The last 4 Kangaskhan's, I tried bait on 3 of them, and they all ran, and 3 of those ran away. That's stupid. That was half of my Kangaskhan encounters within a minute there. That was crazy. All right, well, I guess we're back to counting again. This is 2, I think. Lost count after having 3 in a row. That's fucking... My heart was racing running into 3 in a row. That was crazy. All right, anyway. That's 3 battles. We're counting again. I'm trying to think what other platinums I want to work on once I'm done with... I know I said I want to do more Resident Evils, but I gotta start finishing up some of the ones I'm working on. It was nice to get those sim games done, for sure. Those are just off my mind forever, which is nice. This is battle number 5, I believe. But like I said, Triangle Strat's on my to-do list. Neo 2's on my to-do list. Resident Evil 2 Remake's on my to-do list. Oh, I already finished... Oh, I don't know if I talked about this on stream at all, but I did go back and I finished platinuming Infamous on the PS3. Basically just had to do a whole nother playthrough and then grind out some extra little achievements to finish it up. Wasn't too bad. The grind at the end was kind of lame because I fucked up on my hard mode playthrough. Because I had to play the game on hard on the second playthrough, by the way. This is battle number 8, I believe. But yeah, I had to do a hard mode run on Infamous, which wasn't... The hard mode wasn't really the problem. The problem with playing hard mode on that game is you get less experience points for everything, and I didn't realize that. So I wasn't able to max out all my abilities when I was being evil. With just playing through the main game and doing all the quests, I still had not enough experience. I was like, Jesus. That's 10, by the way. So I had to basically grind out extra experience at the end after I had already completed all the quests, so enemies were very sparse to grind off of. It was very annoying. I did not plan it well. But eventually I got there. It just took some extra grind, unfortunately. But at least that platinum is done. And it made me think about other PS3 platinums I should go back and try to finish. Like something like Jack and Daxter 2 and 3. Jack 2 and Jack 3. That's 12, by the way. Those are 2 games I have high percentage of those already done, but I think completing them is going to be ass. So I don't know. I just had those thoughts. Those ones, the Ratchet and Clank games, you know, things like that. Just stuff. The Sly Cooper 3. I got Sly Cooper 1 and 2 platinum, but I didn't do 3. Things like that. Tempting to go back and platinum, and I might do it, but I don't know how crazy I'm going to get with it. That was 14, I believe. 14 or 15. We're around that number at this point. We'll say this is 15 right here. Come on, Nido. I was going to call it Nido Queen. Nido King? Kangaskhan. Kangas King. Kangas Queen, because they're all females. Da, 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 da. 16 is a failure in my life. Stop not being a Kangaskhan. Stop not being a con. A Kangaskhan. The fact that I ran into 3 in a row, that means the repel must be doing something. So I'm probably going to keep doing this. 17. Come on. That's 18. And I'm still fucking baffled that I haven't run into one Scyther. I've definitely done over 100 battles at this point by far. I've done probably 200 battles at this point. 18. You missed the 3 in a row? Yeah, dude, I got 3 in a row. I tried a bait, it ran away. I tried the second one, threw a bait, it ran away. I got the third one, I threw a rock, it stayed. I threw a ball, it ran away. So, terrible luck. I'm not doing the bait anymore. I give up. I'm only doing the rock and the ball. I have better luck with that. I wish I could be better, FML. I wish. Anyway, that's 19 or 20. I lost track again, but we'll say 19. I've been pretty good so far. I just haven't been able to run into any Kangaskhan's. Like, I think before I ran into those 3 in a row, I had only run into 5 Kangaskhan's in like an hour, which is ridiculous considering how many battles I've done. And then I ran into 3 in a row all of a sudden. There went all my RNG. And now I'm probably stuck never running into another one for like another fucking hour. Anyway, I'm at 21 on battles, I think, now. We'll just say 21. 22. If I had bacon, it would change everything. Oh, yeah? He's called Kangaskhan, not Bacon Khan, okay? 23. Hey, look, a Kangaskhan at 23. Let's go. All right. Stick around. Stick around. You love a rock to the face. Damn it. Damn it. Honestly, I've had less run away from the rock than I've had stay, so I'm just going to keep throwing the rock when I see one. I don't give a shit. I'm not even mad about it when it runs away. With the rock. With the bait, it pissed me off more because it's supposed to stay. Oh, look, another one. My RNG is crazy right now. Yeah, sticking to the rock strat. Sticking to the rock strat. Fucker, come on, man. Stick around. 6% catch rate, go for it. Go for what? Go for the ball throw? Are you implying I should just throw a ball at it, Walker? Can't believe I ran into 2 in a row. That's crazy. Or 2. It was like 1 spaced out with another one. Come on. Come on, come on. You motherfucking Kangaskhan, bro. How many times am I going to sing that song? Jesus Christ. I just want more Kangaskhan's to show up, man. Give me more chances. And again, that's still crazy that I haven't run into one Scyther. Because the Scyther is supposed to be around level... It's supposed to be 28. So, I haven't repelled the Scyther to not show up. I'm just surprised I haven't had one show up. His chance to flee is just so high that he just goes straight for balls. I mean, I'm telling you, Walker, I've had better luck with throwing a rock. I really have. I'm telling you, man. It's how I got the Chansey. It's how I got the Tauros. I got lucky with the Scyther, I will say. I did throw a ball at that Scyther that I actually caught. Every Scyther before that either ran or stayed and then didn't stay in the ball and then ran. To pretend it's Tifa and shoot your shot. Totally. Come on, Khan. Oh my god, we finally ran into another Scyther, guys. I can't believe. Well, I'm just going to throw a ball at it. I don't expect to run into another one anytime soon, so let's just throw a ball at it. Give me at least a chance at it, right? If it runs, it runs. Whatever. I already got my Scyther anyway. I just can't believe I finally ran into another one. That's crazy. I was just talking shit how I've fought at least a couple hundred battles now, and that's the first Scyther I've seen in this area. That's crazy. Come on, Kangaskhan. You're all I need in this life. I stopped counting, by the way. I should probably count again, huh? We'll just say that's been 5 battles, approximately. I'm counting the Scyther battle because it wasn't a Kangaskhan. We'll say that's 6. Here we go. Come on, Khan. Come on, Khan. Come on, con. You can do it. Come on, con. That's a 7. That's not a con, but it's 7. Suck my con. Come on, con. Come on, con. I believe in you. Come on, con. That's 8. Jamona, Jamona, Jamona. That's a 9. Jamona. That's a 10. I wonder if I'd had better luck if I went to the area where there's a 1% Kangaskhan and it shows up more often for me. That'd be crazy. I doubt I would get that lucky, especially with how bad my luck has been on the Scyther in this area. But yeah, I don't know, man. This Kangaskhan just doesn't want to show up for me very often. Sucky. It's very sucky. At this point, I've probably had as many Kangaskhan show up for me as I did Scythers earlier. But obviously, I caught the Scyther. Damn it. By this point. By this many encounters. I've definitely run into more Kangaskhan's than Scythers now overall. I think I've run into at least 9, maybe 10 Kangaskhan's now. Versus Scyther, I think I've run into just about as many total overall. Because I ran into 2 Scythers last time. I got 6 or so Scythers before I caught one, and then I just ran into another one. So it's been about 9 or 10 Scythers, somewhere around that number. I don't know what battle I'm on, by the way. We'll say 12, something like that. 11 or 12, somewhere around there. $13. Nope, not using an emulator, Walker. We're playing this on the legitimate copy on the Switch, so no emulator. If there was a speed up option, are you kidding me? I'd be using that in a heartbeat. There would be no question. Hey, look, another Kangaskhan. I'm sticking to my strats, goddammit. You were gonna stay when I throw a rock at you, you piece of shit. Damn it. Fucker. Alright. Start the count over. Here we go. One. I will say, I haven't gotten to 25 yet on any of my actual when I was actually counting anyway. I haven't got to 25 yet, so I'm gonna assume the counting is helping. So that's 2. That's a dos. That's a trace. Come on, Kangas. We got a text about our lease renewal already? Jesus, already? I guess they do it a couple months early, don't they? Oh boy. They try to lock you in early. Anyway, we're at 6%, or 6%. 6 battles, sorry. 6%, not 6%, but 6 battles. That's 7 battles. Oh boy. That's 8 battles. That's 9 battles. I agree. Leases do suck ass, FML. This is 10 battles. Come on. Come on. 11. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. This is mother effing 12. 12 mother effing do-duos can eat my effing balls. Y'alls. That's 13. You got bacon and waffles for breakfast, FML? Nice. 14. trying to think what I'm going to eat for dinner. What did we have for dinner last night? We didn't have leftovers. Yeah, we had some Costco food. That's right. So I'm going to have to make a sandwich or something for lunch. That's fine. I did set up a beef roast for dinner, though. I can't smell it right now, but when I go downstairs, I expect to smell the shit out of that. It's going to smell delicious. I'm going to make some nice baked potatoes. It's going to be awesome. Looking forward to that for dinner. KANGASKHAN, how you doing? Are you going to stay for me, Daddy-O? Hey, all right, we got another chance, y'all. We got another chance, y'all. You're saying there's a chance. No! No, you bitch. You bitch. Man, not even giving me a chance, man. All right, count starts over. 1. What's up, Sparty? What's going on? How you doing? Are you sad about something? Why are you sad? Come on. 2. Oh, another KANGASKHAN. Well then. Well then. All right. All right. All right. All right. Here we go. All the good jujubes and all the things that it takes to the button. Ah, come on. He's still mad. He's still mad. Come on. Or she's still mad. Yo, stay mad, bitch. Stay mad. Stay mad. Stay mad. Fuck. Fuck. Bitch. Fuck, bitch. God. All right. Let me catch up on chat again. You know Christ is being crucified? That's why you're sad? Get out of here, Sparty. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, see? Jesus Christ. 1. You're just trolling me with all this made-up AI stuff, Walker? Well, I'll tell you this. The repel thing actually has been working. So whether that's an AI thing or not, it seems to be working. So you can sock shit about this repel number thing. It's actually been working. Or it's all been placebo. But it's been working, so I don't give a shit. Superstition works sometimes. Alright, this is number 3. So anyway, FML, you finally got a copy of Tears of the Kingdom. You got it for 45 bucks. Lightly used. I mean, it is a cartridge. They really have a hard time fucking it up. So GG's on getting a copy of Tears of the Kingdom finally. Now you can play the epicness, because Tears of the Kingdom kicks the shit out of Breath of the Wild, in my opinion. Like, they play similarly, yes, but they added so much new mechanics and shit to explore. Tears of the Kingdom is top tier shit, man. It's so good. Alright, anyway, that's like my 6th battle, I think, already. Anyway, you've been going hard on RE9 since yesterday, since you got it for your birthday? Nice. Sick. How are you enjoying it so far? Do you think Resident Evil 9 is good stuff? Everybody seemed to think it was pretty damn good. Anyway, that's number 7, battle-wise. Tears is probably your favorite Zelda since Link to the Past. Damn. That's saying a lot. But I will say, I have to concur. It's definitely a top 5 Zelda game, in my opinion, of best and favorite. It's so good. It's so good. RE9 lives up to the hype. You have no complaints? Nice. Okay, that's good to hear. Good to hear. More people just keep praising it. That means I'm excited about playing it still. That's definitely my 8th battle at least. I lost count. It's either 8 or 9, but it doesn't matter. Alright, we'll say that's 9 right there. Anyway. Does that mean you're going to be playing Tears of the Kingdom soon, FML? Oh, I know you've been playing Star Ocean 1. I saw that. Like, I always like how Star Ocean looks graphically. Like, Star Ocean 1 looks pretty cool. Like, and I've played it a little bit before back on the PSP. And I enjoyed it then, too, at least graphically. But I couldn't get into the gameplay much. Like, I thought the gameplay was kind of okay, but it got old fast. So, I don't know. The Star Ocean series is one of those series. It's like, there's, what, 5 games now? 6 or something? There's at least 5. I've only played the 4th one in its entirety. I've played the first 2 a little bit on the PSP. I've never finished either of them. And I've never played the 3rd one on the PS2. By the way, that's battle number, we'll say 11? 12? Somewhere like that? We'll say 12. We'll say 12. That was 12. 13. But yeah. Star Ocean is one of those series I figure maybe we'll get into someday. I just have so many other RPG series I'm already working on, or I need to get back to, or I need to start up or finish or do, you know? Star Ocean's just not priority. Like, I'm doing the Dragon Quest series, obviously, but we only have a couple more left in that series to be done. I still had to get back to the Ys series and do Ys 9 and 10. We're obviously, you know, in the middle of lots of stuff like that. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, this is battle 14, I think. Either that or 15. Yes, technically you did send me Star Ocean 3, Walker, but it was the PAL version, so yeah. Oh, look, another Scyther. Haven't seen one of you in a minute. Hello. Would you like to stay in the ball, please? That'd be cool. Nope. And ran away. I figured. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not really looking for a Scyther right now anyways. It's fine. Alright, so I'm back up to my numbers. We'll say this is 16. You've been discouraged from Star Ocean 3 because you've heard it has long dungeons with very few save points. That doesn't sound fun. Another Kangaskhan. Oh my god. 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 Fuck you. Damn it. Come on, man. You're killing me over here, bro. You're killing me. Another one. 2 in a row? What? Don't mind if I do. Yeah, all right, all right, all right. Give me a chance. You're giving me a chance. I feel it. I feel it. We're feeling it. No, we're not feeling it anymore. You bitch. God damn it. God damn it. Stop making Red Trainer look bad. What? How am I making them look bad? It's not my fault. Can't catch a Kangaskhan. God. I don't know what's up with my luck. Every time I run into a Kangaskhan, it seems to be like I run into them in 2 or 3 within close proximity, and then I have to wait like 20 battles for another one to show up. Man. Damn. I will say the repel thing is definitely working, 100% for sure. Because I ran into one Kangaskhan in like 30 minutes when I started doing this, and now I've run into probably a total of about 15 of them now. I think, at least. I've lost count on how many I've run into now, but man, I'm having bad luck on catching them. I figured one of the Pokemon in here was going to give me trouble, and of course it's the last one I need. Of course. Too much luck earlier getting the damn Scyther and the Chansey, man. That's alright. If I could get the Safari Zone stuff just done, I'd be eternally grateful. Duh, duh, duh. I'd rather not have to waste another stream on getting a damn Kangaskhan. I mean, I could just give up on it. We've done it enough. I mean, like, I will get one, but I don't have to show me getting it. I don't have to. I want to, though. I'd like to show every Pokemon getting caught in my game that I can, that are, like, going to be part of the Pokedex. And because I want to show all my trades, too, on screen as well. All the trades from Morrow, so I can get all the Pokemon that I'm missing. From the leaf green side, you know? This is your least favorite thing to do in Pokemon? The Safari Zone, Omega? It's understandable. It's kind of bullshit. What am I looking for, Mara? I'm looking for a Kangaskhan. I've found quite a few now, but I can't get one to stay in the ball. I've been throwing rocks. I tried bait a couple times, but of course, every time I've tried bait, it ran away. So that was fun. Apparently, I've used up all my luck. Although I've been having a couple stretches where I ran into 3 Kangaskhan in a row, which was crazy. And then what was really annoying is I ran into one, I threw a bait at it, it ran away. I ran into another one right away, threw a bait at it, it ran away. I ran into another one, I threw a rock at it, and it stayed. And then I threw a ball, and then it ran away. was so annoying. It's BS when you run out of steps and not when you run out of Safari balls. Well, if you do what I'm doing right now, you won't run out of steps ever, Omega. Because you literally don't use any steps if you just do what I'm doing where you tap in place so you don't move. It's literally the cheese for this so you don't have to leave. Maybe I smell and that's why they're avoiding me. I mean, I do have repel on, but it is helping me find them more often, so yeah. Maybe I'm not slapping it with my balls hard enough. Maybe not. Maybe not. By the way, I stopped counting and now they're not showing up anymore. Damn it. I don't know what number I'm at this point. I should just start over, I guess. Reminds you of the one merchant in the PS1 version of the Phantom Menace. If you keep stepping in the dung worms, he yells at you and says, "You stink! You need to go home and take a shower." Is that what he says? That's pretty funny. Should play some more Star Wars games on the channel at some point. Although the first one you're likely to see is probably the second of those like Souls-like Star Wars games. The what is it? Jedi Survivor. I'll probably play that one first. And then maybe we'll get some other Star Wars games at some point. I guess I also did KOTOR. We have to play KOTOR too. One of those two will get done at some point. Both of them, but yeah. I can't slap balls that hard on Twitch. Why not? Is it against TOS to slap balls? Slapping balls against the Kangaskhan is against TOS or something? Damn it. Well, I guess I'll get banned later, y'all. Sad face. Fucking Doduos, man. Fucking Doduos, man. Jamon, baby. Jamon. We'll run into another Kangaskhan eventually. At some point in my life. At some point in my life, we'll see another Kangaskhan. It's gonna be epic AF. Gonna get a Kangaskhan. Come on. It's crazy that within the first hour, I already had a Scyther, first of all, and I had a Chansey. But then it took me like another fucking half an hour to even run into a Kangaskhan, let alone try to catch one, and now it's been another almost hour. It's been over an hour, actually, since I started looking for Kangaskhan. Alright, anyway, just going straight for the ball. Let's hope that we catch it. If not, like I said, we'll move on. I'm not really worried about the Scyther too much. 2, 3. Oh, man, that would have been dope. Hey, he's going to give me another shot at it, though. Alright. I'll take another shot. It never works on the second throw. It never does. I swear if you don't get it on the first throw, you're just not going to get it. Every single time I've had a second throw, they just pop right back out, and it doesn't even matter at that point. On the harder Pokemon. Obviously, it was different with the weaker Pokemon, but yeah. All right, let's just start the count from here. We'll say 3. We'll say Scyther was 1, and we'll start counting. So 3. Even though it's been many more, but yeah. 4. And what I might do is, at some point, I do gotta do a food break here. I'm probably gonna do it pretty soon. I was just hoping to have this done before that. But Kangaskhan's being a bitch hole. But I think I am gonna just keep doing this till I get it, man. Like, again, I have to either do it now or do it in another stream, and I'd rather not do that. I want the next stream to this game to just be moving on. So I'd love to be done with this today. It would be super. D-duper. Win, win, win. Kangaskhan, where the fuck you at? I forgot to keep counting, by the way. We'll say that's 6. Right? It's probably right? 6? I wonder how many steps I have left for my rappel to wear off, because it hasn't worn off yet. That's 7. That's 8. Come on. Gimme, 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 gimme. That's 9. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Come on. Come on! I believe! Anyway, that's 10. Come on. Come on, Kangaskhan. I believe in you. Do you believe in me? We don't believe in each other. That's 11 fights for me. Oh, hey, look, another Kangaskhan. Another Kangaskhan. Okay, he stuck around. Okay. Okay. Damn it. Fucker. Damn it, fucker. Damn it, fucker. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just pick a different spot. Fuck it. Okay. How does it feel? It feels great. It feels great, Marl. It feels great.
Bruh.
Does it sting? It stings indeed. I mean, I'm not stressed. I'm just hoping, so I don't have to do this anymore. Anyway, that's 2. Like, if I don't get a Kangaskhan today, whatever. Like, it's not gonna be the end of the world. It's gonna be super irritating, sure, but whatever. It's to be expected that one of these fuckers was gonna be annoying, and of course it had to be the last one I need. Just had to be the last one I need. Have Morrow catch one for me. The funny thing is, she already caught a Kangaskhan. So, yeah. If I wanted in my Pokedex, I could just get one from her, but I want my own. I told you I'm catching every Pokemon in this game that I can myself. Or, you know, acquiring it myself. Morrow outplayed me. Nope. Because she doesn't have a Tauros or a Chansey yet. She's tried many tries. So, yeah. Hey, look, another Kangaskhan. Hello. Would you like to stay when I throw a rock at your face? You would. That's nice of you. Would you like to stay in the ball when I throw it at your face? No, you're an asshole. Okay, well, you're going to give me another shot at it? Sure, thanks. Let's do it again. Nope, you're being a little bitch. Stay in the ball, you piece of shit. You want to get a surfing Pikachu from Pokemon Stadium like a true G? Surfing Pikachu. That shit's ridiculous. I should just catch a Rattata and name it Kangaskhan. I could. And then I'll catch a fucking... And then I'll catch a Pidgey and call it Charizard. Good times. Anyway, that's battle number 2. Another Pidgey, another fucking bird, 3, meow, meow, meow. Man. I'm having luck with the Kangaskhan staying after I throw a rock at it. Like, I've had it happen more often than not that it stays. But man, I cannot catch that motherfucker. Swear to God. Just catch the cat. Okay, I'll catch a Meowth and call it Mew. Yeah, there you go. There you go. But yeah, Morrow has a Kangaskhan already if I really need it that badly. But I want my own. Ooh. I want to say that I caught one. Tauros, my nemesis. Don't you also not have a Chansey, though, Maro? My repel wore off. Oh, no. Let me use another one. Well, don't worry, Maro. You don't have to catch one of those either. Because guess who also caught a Chansey if you didn't catch me say that earlier? I swear with your luck, you'll give you a Chansey before it gives you a Tauros. It might. Might. I'm muted now. No, I've been muted, guys. She's mad. I told you she was going to be mad. She wasn't listening when I talked about the Chansey like 3 times. She was not listening. That's true. I could have her give me the Kangaskhan, then I could just breed it and then give it back. I know you're at work, Maro. I'm just messing with you. I'm just surprised you didn't hear me say it once. I've mentioned it multiple times. I know you missed when I caught it, but like I said this is the last Pokemon I need here. I did say that like a minute ago. You might try to get another Tauros when you 100% yellow. He was pretty much a beast. Tauros can be pretty strong. But yeah, it looks like I'm going to be giving Maro her Tauros and Chansey so she doesn't have to do that. But I could trade the Kangaskhan with her. Like it wouldn't. I'm not too sad about that. I do want my own in general, just to have and to keep. But like, you know, if I really just want to complete the Pokedex, I could do it that way. But Jesus Christ, I want to catch one, man. I want to. I've already vowed that I'm catching them all. God damn it, I want one. Yeah, that's right. Maro actually hatched me 2 Eevees already, so I don't have to do that. And then she also... Ooh, another Scyther. Nice. She also hatched an Ammonite for me as well. So I have to do a couple of Pokemon for her. Well, I have to do one. The only one I have to do for her is a Kabutops, or a Kabuto, which we haven't got to that point in the game yet, but yeah. I'll have to give her a Kabuto. But I think that's the only one I have to do an egg. The rest of them are just trades from this game that she doesn't have. Oh, shit. I have to give you a Psyduck. Oh, shit. That's right. I'll have to catch a 3rd Psyduck, guys. I need 1 to keep, 1 for trading in the game, and 1 to give tomorrow. What do you want to name your Psyduck? I can catch one here. It'll only take me a minute. Yes, I know it has to be female. Wow, another Scyther? That's crazy. Another Scyther? Another one. Another one. Damn it. Another one. Damn. Am I doing a living dex or just normal? I'm not trying to do like a living every single Pokemon thing, but I'm trying to catch all the ones within my game myself, if that makes sense. So the only thing in here that I have to get now still is the Kangaskhan. But yeah, Maro, which Psyduck, what do you want to name your Psyduck? Because I can catch one right now. It'll only take me a minute. They got him in here in the Safari Zone. I can catch him in 2 seconds. I just need to know what you want to name it. But Maro wants a female Psyduck, yes. Which I can easily hold out for that as well. In fact, I already have an extra female that I could give to her right now. I could just rename it. I caught 2 females earlier. And yes, I named one after you, Walker. One of them, they're both female though, so. But I forgot I needed a 3rd one for Maro. So maybe I'll try to catch a male and name it Walker and then change the female one. Give one female one to Maro and the other female one I'll just rename it or trade that one away. Come on, Kangaskhan. I also got the Poliwag FML. I did get the Poliwag. It wouldn't let me name it FML, though. It wouldn't let me name it FML, unfortunately. Send me. You want to live with Morrow? Oh, you want to be her female Psyduck? But yeah, the game wouldn't let me name it FML. I tried and it was like, nope, it's Poliwag. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll have to figure out a different way to name you. Yeah, they definitely changed the list of what you can name stuff. So I'm going to have to find another way to call you, like the Trash Man or something. Or Trash Woman, because it was a female Poliwag. Nah. I haven't decided what I'm going to name, how I'm going to name you yet. I was thinking about just calling you after your real name. Just call it Ryan. Ryan the Poliwag. Unless you're okay with me using your last name. Because actually that might work for a Poliwag. Damn, I'm running into Scythers more often than goddamn motherfucking... than goddamn Kangaskhan's at this point. What the hell? I will say, I didn't run into a Scyther in this area for like 200 plus battles. So the fact that I'm running into more Scythers now is hilarious. But Jesus Christ, I fought so many battles before I ran into one Scyther. It was crazy. In this area. Damn. That Scyther is not sticking around for me. Name it Scyther if I catch it? Okay, Scyther. You want it to be called Scyther? Without the, basically with an A instead of the ER? Gotcha. I was already contemplating more. I might just give you the Scyther I already caught and get the Game Corner one. Maybe. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet, but I might. Scyther! Because of the anime. That is how they sound. But they do have the name rater where I can rename stuff, FML. They do. I can rename stuff. They do. He's in Lavender Town. As long as it's female and the nature doesn't suck ass. I haven't even looked at it yet. I caught it in here earlier. It went to the box. I'll have to look at it later. I'm just not seeing any more Kangaskhan's, man. The Kangaskhan's. More like Kangaskhan't. I should move spots again. You know what? Let's go to a different grass patch entirely. Let's go over here. I haven't switched up the grass patch in a while. Let's see how we fare over here. I've yet to run into a Kangaskhan in any areas over here. Is this whole stream going to be me struggling to get a Kangaroo Mama? It might be, Morrow. It might be. I've already decided it might be. Oops. I didn't mean to throw a bait. I will say I'm going to do food break and come right back to doing more of this. Well, he ran away after I threw bait. I didn't even mean to throw bait. That's hilarious. Bastard. Damn it. You ate some kangaroo last week, Walker? How was it? Just not a whole one. Okay. No one expected you to eat a whole ass kangaroo. Anyway, that's battle number 4, I think. Yeah, Mara was just having fun trying to catch a female of every type of Pokemon she wanted to use. Obviously, she didn't care about Pokemon she wasn't going to use. But yeah. Her main party is only females, though. Hey, what's up, Potato? Welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Alright. You know what? Maybe I should have named the Chansey Potato. Yeah, you're not allowed to use Tauros because it's a male only. There you go. So basically you had to use some Pokemon you never used it for. That's fun. Anyway, Kangaroo's the second best meat you've ever had, Walker? Ostrich was number 1? Wow, I've never had an ostrich. Should name the evolutions after Powerpuff Girls. That's not a bad idea. I actually already got names. Obviously, my Vaporeon is Morrow, but I have names for the Jolteon and Flareon already for me when I get them from Morrow. I'm having her name my Eevees, and I'll show you guys when I trade for them. And I think Morrow also breeded me a Squirtle and a Charmander, if I'm not mistaken. Or Squirtle and a Bulbasaur, not Charmander. I have a Charmander. I think she already breeded those for me as well. I appreciate it, Mara. I do. We'll have all the stuff we're missing eventually. I just got to get the stuff for you, which Psyduck is one of those, and I will go get one. I'll go get another one. I haven't been counting in this area, damn it. But no Kangaskhan luck over here yet, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping to run out of balls on this run or catch the Kangaskhan before I go to lunch, so whichever happens first, goddammit. I should do the item glitch after I beat the game. I might. Get some rare candies and just make my Pokemon hella strong so I don't have to grind as much. That'd be fun. It's much easier to just put a dress on the Psyduck, but whatever. No, I already got the female Psyduck's FML. I just got to catch another one to give tomorrow or to keep for myself. It doesn't matter which one. I just need a third one because I already have two. One's for me to keep. One's for trading for. I think you trade Golduck for Jinx. It's either Golduck for Jinx or Golduck for the other one. The other trade. I can't remember. If it's not for Jinx, I think Poliwhirl's for Jinx. To get, let's see, what is it? It's Mr. Mime, Jinx, Farfetch'd. What's the other one? Oh, Lickitung. I think it's a Golduck for a Lickitung. That's the other one I have to trade for. Am I doing a living dex tomorrow? I mean, I at least want to catch all the ones in my game, and I want my own of each. Let's just say yes, I guess. I'm not trying to do one of each, where I have one of every single evolution too, but the final evolution of everything is fine too. So yes, I guess, is the answer to that question. It'd be nice. I like having choices to use whatever I want, you know? That's why I want my own Kangaskhan too, god damn it. Oh, this motherfucker won't show up though. God damn it. How much more do I try? Come on. Just have one Kangaskhan show up in this particular patch of grass, and then maybe I'll switch it up again. Oh, I already said I'm not going to use Kangaskhan. I did say that. Kangaskhan's already on the probably not going to use list. But Scyther was the one I wanted the most. And I already told myself when I started the stream, once I get Scyther, I'll probably just leave. But I really, really want to get this Kangaskhan. I really want to get the Kangaskhan. I do. I do. I will say this. Even if I trade with you for the Kangaskhan, I'll trade back your Kangaskhan so you can have it. It's yours, right? But I'd still probably want to catch my own just to have one, you know? Just to say that I did. It's a matter of principle at this point, especially with how many I've tried now. Come on, man. Come on. Omega, you're not wrong. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like a win if I don't catch it myself. But you're right. I don't have to do it right now. I can always go back and try again later. But as soon as I give up on this run, I might just play the game some more after this. For Arceus' sake, I'm trying too hard. See, Maro's going to try and catch her own Tauros at some point, too. She just needs her sanity back for the sake of her Pokedex. Less pressure when you don't, when you have your Pokedex already done. And that's the thing. The pressure is already gone because you have a Kangaskhan. So I'm not doing this for the sake of completing the Pokedex. I'm doing this for the sake of having my own damn Kangaskhan, and I want it. I want it. I need to do what you just said. I need to go in here and not want it, but it's too late. I want it, and I can't change my want now. The game knows I know I want it. Your luck works better when you don't want it. Yeah, now that I've been so close to catching it so many times, it's like my want meter is way too high. My casual meter has gone away. I was so casual when I started, and I was like, oh, look, Chansey. Boop, got a Chansey. Oh, look, Scyther. And then it took me a few tries, but I finally got the Scyther. And now it's like, okay, well, can I get a fucking Kangaskhan up in this bitch, or what? I mean, FML, she's going to have to chop every Tauros' balls off, because every Tauros is male. There is no female Tauros, bro. Those don't exist. You know what a female Tauros is? A Miltank. Come on, Khan. There it is. There it is. Come on, bitch. Fuck. Damn it. Fuck, damn it. Come on. Alright. Now we're counting again. 1. 2. Morrow, if you're listening, you never told me what you wanted to name your Psyduck. You told me Scyther, but you didn't tell me Psyduck. What do you want your Psyduck to be? Three. That's 3 fights. You don't get Good Friday off even though you technically work for a church, FML? Sad face. That's a bad Friday. That's not a good Friday. Alright, that's 4 or 5. I lost count already. We'll say 4. Might have been 5. That's definitely 5. 100% for sure. We fought 5. Come on, dude. Dude. 6. Come on. That's 7, yeah. That's 8. Fail. 'Tis 9. 'Tis execute. This is do. This is straight do. Anyway, that's 10. Man, it's just a matter of principle at this point. I don't know who... I don't know what I'm going to do with, like, the footage of this. Because it's just me doing this for 2 hours. Looking for a fucking Kangaskhan. And it sucks. It's almost been 2 hours since I started looking for Kangaskhan specifically. And that's how bad this has been. Holy shit. Hey, look, another Scyther. It's been a minute. Hello. Would you like to stay in the ball? That would be very nice of you. No, you suck. Man, I had luck with the Scyther earlier. I think next time I run into a Scyther, I'm going to try the rock technique again. I didn't forget about the Shelter, Omega. I just haven't gotten to where I can catch one yet. You want me to name it Psyduck? Like, that kind of sigh? That's pretty good, actually. Alright. And so it shall be. Duck. Alright. I'm about to just fucking give up on this. I would like to run at least one more before I give up on this, honestly. I also want to... You know what? Let's go catch the Psyduck so I don't forget and run out of balls. I want to get the Psyduck now so I don't have to come back for it later. might run out of steps doing it, but we'll try not to. Let's catch my other Psyduck. If it's male or female, it doesn't really matter. Let's just catch it. Repel wore off. Oh no. Alright, so there's another Psyduck. Let's just go for the rock technique. There's no reason not to. These Psyducks are 100% chance, so... But yeah, I didn't forget about the Shelter, though, Omega. Like, I can't catch a Shelter in here. I have to get it somewhere else. It's not till later I can catch a Shelter. In terms of Pokemon I have to catch for tomorrow, Shelter is one. I still have to get an Electabuzz, which I actually can go to the place where I can get Electabuzz now. So maybe we'll do that today. After, okay, I got plans to do if I don't do Safari Zone for the rest of the stream, which I really don't want to. So, I think, like I said, I'll go do my food break, and I'll probably just go ahead and go from there. When I come back, we'll actually play the game. I'll come back here looking for a Kangaskhan another time, even though I hate to. But alright, we got the Psyduck for tomorrow. It's a female too, so I don't have to use my other ones. We can just name this one what she wants it to be, which is Psy. Oops, wrong button. Psy Duck. So that one's for Morrow. There you go. We got Morrow Psyduck, y'all. You're welcome. Alright. How many more steps do I have anyway? 37. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, fuck it. I'm not even going to use my Repel here. Then I'm about to run out of steps. I'll just see if I run into a Kangaskhan in these last few steps. And if I don't, we give up for now. We'll come back and do this again later. Maybe, probably not today, but I will still try. I'm not going to give up. I used up all my luck in the first hour catching the damn Chansey and Scyther. No luck on the Kangaskhan at all, man. You got a name for the Shelter too already, Morrow? Oh my god. You want to call it Blue Waffle? Oh lord. Will that even fit? Will that even fit? I might have to spell blue weird, maybe. We'll make it fit. Come on, just give me one more. One more chance. One more try. And then I'll dip. And then I'm out. No more. Come on, I'll do it the stand. I'm just going to do the standstill. I probably have like a couple steps left. Come on. It's funny enough because even though Blue Waffle does have a weird combination, or connotation, a weird connotation, it's also a blue waffle looking Pokemon. He literally looks like a blue flat waffle iron looking thing. If anything, it looks like a waffle iron. That's what Shelter looks like. It looks like a damn waffle iron. And it is blue. Bluish purple, but blue. Come on, man. Just give me one more Kangaskhan. One more for the road. One more to put me at ease. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bring it to daddy. Bring it home. This will be my last Kakan. The last con, baby. The last con. Nope. 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 The last con. Nope. Get none but Nidorans and Nidorinos now. Come on now. Come on now. I just want that con, baby. Give me that con. Bring it. I wonder if I should put the Repel on even though I have like no steps left. I'm literally on my last step. Wow. One step, guys. One step. I'm not putting the Repel on. I have literally one step before time runs out. That's funny. Did Morrow export her daddy tier list to YouTube yet? I don't think so. a Paris. We haven't seen one of you in a while because we've been using Repel. Sheesh. Come on. Come on. Nope. Alright. Alright. Come on. Just come on, dude. Damn it. Do it. I think they get deleted Sunday. Joke's on you, FML. Mara records all her streams. So she already has the video. It's not going anywhere. She does the same thing I do, where she records it so she has the footage. I'm sure she'll put it on YouTube. She just hasn't done it yet. She's been slacking on the YouTube stuff. Because she has some playthroughs. She still has to give me her Resident Evil 3 playthrough to put up there as well. Oh, look, another Scyther. Well, isn't that nice? Isn't that a nice little Scyther you got there? You want to stay in the ball there, Scyther? That'd be pretty nice of you. That'd be pretty dope of you. That'd be pretty cool of you. Oh, man. Oh, man. That would have been incredible. He's not going to stay. She's not going to stay. Whatever. Damn. Wow. You're going to give me another throw at it. All right. All right. All right. Nope. Wow. Sticking around for 4 balls. That's a wild, wild situation. I told you, after the first ball, it just never happens. It's like, why even bother if you're not going to throw something else at it, you know? Man, I ran into a Scyther before I ran into a Kangaskhan here. That's crazy. It's funny that I'm still trying with one step. If I accidentally fuck up this one step, we're going to be doing a fight. Oh, I'm Wusa, don't you worry. I'm only going to be truly mad about the Kangaskhan. I already got my Scyther. The Scyther for Morrow I'll do on my own time, whether I get it from the corner or I catch it here live and in color. No! I pressed the wrong direction. It wasn't meant to be, guys. It wasn't meant to be. Wasn't meant to be. Son of a bitch. Alright, well. Unfortunate. No Kangaskhan for me right now.